We here, man. Let's talk.
It's live.
It should be live soon. Yeah, we here. We live.
Yeah. Welcome to the episode 3 of the Not Like Us podcast. I'm your man, Blake. It's your boy E. We out here. We talking about real shit. We don't fabricate nothing. We come to everybody about everything 100%. You know, no cap. There's no reason to lie. That take too much energy to lie. So we don't got time for that.
No time for that. We are real people from real neighborhoods, real situations, just like you. And we give you our perspectives on that.
Absolutely. You may agree with it, or you may not.
But you gotta respect it.
Or if you don't respect it, eat a dick.
Eat one. But nah, man, how y'all been feeling Juneteenth?
Yeah.
To my black people.
Juneteenth. It was my birthday yesterday too.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday to
went
me.
Down, had some good eats.
Had some
real good eats.
Shout out to Linden Diner.
Word, Linwood Diner.
Diner, man.
In Brooklyn.
Man. Some excellent food. I advise you, take wifey there if she mad at you. Get some food.
It's a good family environment.
Very good family environment.
Real good family environment. I fucks with it. And tell you the truth, the food was amazing.
Even if they gave us bread, though, they gave us cornbread and regular bread. That was good.
That cornbread was fire.
Amazing.
That shit was so jiggly. Slapping that shit.
Yeah, he was doing all that.
I call that jiggly puff. You heard?
I ain't gonna lie, that bread was fire. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to y'all.
That bread was fire.
Shout out to y'all, because we need more.
Shout out to Linwood.
We need more good eats around like that.
And another thing, y'all. Shout out to Bridge Boys.
Yeah.
Staten Island brand out here.
Absolutely.
Staten Island brand out here. We got a segment for y'all. Local fits.
Absolutely.
Local drip.
Absolutely.
Rod gonna show y'all.
Absolutely. We're gonna show y'all the Staten Island drip. What a bunch of Staten Island entrepreneurs is doing out here. We want y'all to get in tune with what's going on out here in Staten Island, man. It's a lot, man. We get the jokes. We get it.
Nah, we definitely get all of them, dog.
But, a lot of y'all don't come out here, so y'all won't understand.
We definitely get all of them.
We ain't even gonna go into that. We'll get to that later.
We definitely get all of them. But let's talk.
What's going on? What's been going on today? What's the topic?
The LeBron shit, the LeBron ring culture shit. I would like you to play that video for them, tell you the truth. I would like you to play that video for them so we could really so they get a good detail on what the fuck is being talked about, what LeBron said about this ring culture. He feel like ring culture is it shouldn't matter. He basically saying that people that it's great players out there that would rings. You feel me?
Should I play it on the speaker?
Yeah, you play it on the speaker. Stop that shit and wait till you play it on the speaker. Word.
Why it's discussed so much in our sport, and why it's the A and B of everything. Okay, you weren't a great player if you never won a championship. It's or if you won one, then you can't be in the same conversation with this person. It's
that's a great point, because what you're saying.
Hold up, wait.
Say what you gotta say. We gonna dissect what you say.
Listen, it's a lot of great players that didn't win the championship. It's a lot of them.
100%. My favorite play is one of them.
You know what I'm saying?
My favorite play is literally one of them.
And that don't diminish what they did on the court just because they didn't win the ring. But you can't sit in the same table as dudes that's won more rings than you. Especially if you don't got no rings.
Now think, that's 100%. You comparing yourself to a guy who was the leader of the team, same as the nigga the leader of the team, but actually won championships as the leader of the team, and you think that you are rated amongst this man, you're still a great player, but you can't say that you're the same as this man.
Listen, and let me give you a prime example of one of those players. Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson is one of those players that 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 Allen Allen Iverson is one of those players that
No matter what you have,
no matter what you say about him, we always gonna consider him as one of the GOATs. And the reason why we can consider him as one of the GOATs is because how he played and what he did. He left it all on the floor.
That's a fact.
All on the floor. And you know, and let me give you another example. Russell Westbrook. He don't give you 60% one game and 70% this game. It's 1,000% every game. That's why people love Westbrook. That's why people love players like Allen Iverson. Charles Barkley did the same thing. Charles Barkley had to hear, yo, you out of shape. For him to get his mind right, you know, to get his body right. And then he lost to the GOAT. Charles Barkley lost to the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan. He didn't lose to a regular person.
Can I say this though?
Yeah.
I respect Charles Barkley because he will let you know that Jordan was that nigga and is that nigga. And he would have a ring if it wasn't for that man.
Right.
He let you know who that man is, Jordan, and let you know that that man was that great that I didn't win a championship. On LeBron's hand, it's never that.
You know what it is? Let's just hear it. Let's just hear it.
Yeah, that was like finish that shit.
Of everything. Like, okay, you weren't a great player if you never won a championship. It's like, or if you won one, then you can't be in the same conversation with this person. It's like,
that's a great point because what you're saying is like, no matter what you have, you need more. No matter what. Right. It can never end.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. It's just like, you sit here and you tell me, you know, Allen Iverson and Charles Barkley and Steve Nash, you know, wasn't unbelievable. Like, oh, they can't be talked about or discussed with these guys because this guy won one ring or won two rings or won, like, it's just weird to me. It's like saying Peyton Manning can't be in the same room with Brady or Mahomes because he only has one ring. They don't never discuss that in these.
Can't be in the same room.
Listen. We're not gonna discredit winning, bro. We're not going to discredit winning because they played the game to win championships. Okay, individual stats come with it. But your end goal is to hold the championship at the end of the season, no matter what sport you play.
That's the main goal. That's the main goal.
Tom Brady and Peyton Manning could sit in the room, but Tom Brady could say way more than what Peyton Manning can say. AI and Charles Barkley could sit in the room with Jordan and Kobe, but they can't sit at the same table.
Talent-wise. Talent-wise,
absolutely. But they can't sit at the same table as those guys. You know why? Because they don't have the jewelry to connect on what they're talking about. They never did it. Again, we never said Charles Barkley never was great. We never said AI was great. We never said Karl Malone was great. We never said John Stockton was great. We never said that. But it's a different stratosphere when you great and you won championships, bro. It's a different wing.
It's a different talk. It's a different talk when you get to the championship. It's a whole different talk when you get to the championship. Them niggas, think about it. Jordan did 3 fucking straight. You heard? 3 straight. Then 3 straight again. You think him and AI can have the same conversation? AI's a great player.
We love AI. He's the hood champion. He's the neighborhood hero. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys, he was fighting with basketball gods and got the respect. He wasn't 6'8", 260. He was what? 5'11", 6 feet. Doing
5'11",
averaging 30.
What it was.
Killing him. Same thing with Steph Curry. He don't have the athleticism as all these guards that's in the NBA right now. But he could do something that no guard can do. No shooter that we ever seen can do. And that's no disrespect or knock to Ray Allen or Reggie Miller. That's no knock to them.
It's definitely no knock, because when you really think about it, Steph Curry is the player that can shoot off the dribble. Spot up shoot.
You have to guard him 94 feet or whatever.
You gotta guard him like you gotta guard him the way you niggas had to guard Richard Hamilton.
Yep.
You gotta guard him the way niggas had to guard AI. You gotta guard the nigga just the way you had to guard a spot up shooter. Yo, bro.
That is the greatest shooter that God has ever created. That's a quote from Stephen A. Smith. Like, like the proof is in the pudding, man. We see what he do. Look at the NBA is trying to copycat what he do. What Golden State do. Y'all don't have that type of shooter nowhere. And then y'all think it's just like, oh, he was born with it. No, he practiced though. Do you hear his former teammates and talking about how he practiced and how his conditioning and everything that he does? This is what the greats do. This is what the greats do. You think Steph Curry's happy that he ain't in the finals right now? You think that? You really think that?
That's a fact.
You really think that?
It's a different status.
Come on, man.
It's a whole different status.
Like, okay, you playing for, don't get me wrong, you playing to get some money. Of course, so if you're playing to get the money, you're going to play to get your stats up to get that bag. I get that. But after you keep getting the bag, you're going to want a ring, bro. You're going to want a ring, bro.
You're going to want a ring. If you're in NBA right now and your goal is not a ring, I don't know what to say to you, dogs. I honestly don't know what to say to you.
Especially how they pass it out, buddy, to y'all.
Y'all niggas good with the first contract, tell you the truth.
That's why Kobe and Jordan feast on it, because y'all was happy of what y'all are with, you know what I mean? Y'all didn't care about winning championships. You know what I mean? That's why Kobe seemed selfish and he don't want to connect with nobody, because he had a tunnel vision of, I just want to win championships, bro.
Definitely did.
I gotta feed my family off this, bro. I'm not here to play. I'm here to win. Like where did that go over the years? How did that just stop? The passion to win. Like that's why a lot of people want Westbrook to win a championship, because we know he gives 1,001% every time he's on the court. He don't care if he have to score 30 or if he got to go get 20 rebounds or 20 assists. He's going to do it. That's why we love players like that, man. We love players that just want to do anything just to win. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do anything to win.
And that's another problem. That's why I give, me personally, when we talk about basketball, I give Draymond Green so much respect. And people are like, wow. Because he played his role to perfection. Everybody want to be the man. Everybody want to be the guy.
That's the man people got to talk about more.
Right.
It's plays like Draymond Green.
Dennis Rodman.
Josh Hart.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Plays like that, they get value. But the regular basketball fan,
they don't talk about
them. They don't talk about them.
They don't talk about the glue guys. They don't talk about the role players. They don't talk about the Steve Kerr, John Paxsons, and everybody else.
They don't talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? Especially on LeBron team. It's all about him. It's all about, oh, I did it. You can't say ring culture is not nothing when you left Cleveland to go to Miami to win rings, bro. You can't say that.
That's a perfect example.
You can't say that, bro. That don't make no sense to me, bro. That don't make no sense to me. At all, bro.
That
don't make no sense to me, bro.
You left all that shit. You left all that just so you could motherfucking. You left all that, the culture, the Cleveland, your home, and all that, just to win a ring.
And then you went back. You went back to Cleveland because you had to give them what you promised them. And only time you went back because they got Kyrie, and then you got them to get Kevin Love. You stacked your teams. You keep stacking your teams to the point. It's a failure, bro. It's a failure, bro. That might like. Did you forget what you said in Miami? How many championships you wanted to win? Did you forget? You went to the finals 4 times. You only won twice.
He went to the finals. He went to the finals a couple of times.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm talking about them years in Miami. Those, to me, those are his best basketball years.
And you won 2 out of 4.
Those and with good teams.
When that first 2, honestly, that first 2, literally, those first 2 championships. Now that first championship you went to in Miami.
OKC.
No, but that first championship, that first championship against Miami when he went against Dallas.
No. The first championship he won, it was against.
No, I'm talking about the first one he ever went to was in. I mean, not the first one he went to in Miami was against Dallas, right?
2011.
Went against Dallas.
The big meltdown.
When that Dallas team shouldn't have even been on par with y'all. Literally, you had.
That knocked you out the GOAT conversation, my boy.
In my book, it definitely did. Why? Because you had Wade, number 4 pick, right, in the draft, or 5th.
Yeah.
Number 4th or 5th pick in the
It don't matter,
draft.
your top 10 pick.
He was top 5 pick. Top 5 pick. Can't remember which one. I don't know. Bosh was picked before. No, yeah, Bosh was picked number 4. Wade was picked number 5. Yes.
Melo was 3.
Melo was 3.
Yeah.
So Darko was 2. LeBron was 1.
Yeah.
The top 5 had 4 superstars in that motherfucker.
Wait. I'm glad you brought that up.
What's up?
I'm gonna give you some more because according to Rich Paul, when Braun got to Miami, it wasn't a big 3.
And that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit right
That's
there.
That's why
right there, y'all.
us, we can't be Braun fans because his team be spewing out a lot of bull, a lot of BS, bro.
That's the bullshit.
Chris Bosh was a 25-10 before he got to Miami, bro. And he averaged more points in 2011 finals than LeBron.
100%.
Since y'all LeBron fans, Google that.
Google that, please.
2011 finals. Let's see who's the second leading scorer on that Miami team.
But Rich Paul had the audacity to say that it wasn't a big 3, and he brought up Chris Bosh as the reasoning of it's not a big 3, but Chris Bosh averaged more points than him. LeBron, his client.
And it's Brown.
And it's prom. Because that was LeBron's prom. 100%. No, I don't care what nobody says.
Listen, Jason Terry was giving him fits.
Jason Terry was talking his
JJ
shit.
Barrera, who's shorter than both of us, was giving him fits.
Talking his shit.
Like, come on, bro.
Talking his shit.
Let's not act like 2011 never happened. And again, I'm a Laker fan at that. My Lakers got swept by the Dallas Mavericks. I'm not giving no excuses for that. They was just a better team.
Let's talk about how real Laker fans don't fuck with LeBron.
Yeah, real. Listen, man, because it's too much soap opera shit. Too much, like people gotta realize real Laker fans grew up in the Kobe era when there was no excuses. We couldn't give no excuses. We couldn't blame it on our teammates. We couldn't do none of that, bro.
That's
It was just we lost. It was Kobe's fault because he's the leader. He's the leader. You know what I'm saying? There was no excuses for him. That's why I can't be a fan of LeBron, because it's just his fan base, the media find excuses, and then when the media don't agree with it, then y'all call the media bashing him. The media didn't bash LeBron since 2011, bro, where it was rightfully earned because what he pulled in the finals, bro. They're not pulling that out of thin air just because he's a great basketball player. They never said he wasn't great. But what he pulled in 2011, and then a lot of y'all be like, oh, well, Kobe, when they won their first championship, Kobe only averaged 16. Well, Jalen Rose pulled
Great point, though.
Jalen Rose pulled the Zaza Pachulia before it became that. He intentionally tried to take Kobe out of the game. the series by putting his foot under the jump shot. And as you play basketball, you know how painful that is. You know how painful that is.
Definitely do.
Kawhi didn't even come back for that. Kobe did. And it was way better doctors when Kawhi happened to have this injury than when Kobe had his injury. So y'all gonna blame Kobe for averaging 16 when he was deliberately injured just on purpose? And if you don't believe me, you can Google it. When Jalen Rose said it and he apologized to Kobe to his face about it. Google it. I'm not saying this to say this. I'm saying this because my favorite player always gets shitted on, and that's Kobe Bryant. He belongs in the GOAT conversation, but just belong with everybody else.
Kobe got shitted on after he passed, God rest his soul. You see Kobe in the back. Y'all see Kobe in the back.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
And rest in peace to my boy Trey.
Y'all see Trey in the back.
Word.
Trey that.
Trey's up till our days up, man.
R.I.P. to Nick. R.I.P. to Bob.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? R.I.P. to Haile Selassie. You feel me? This.
If y'all don't know who that is, do your research. That's all. We're going to start saying that throughout the whole...
He said that's me too.
We're going to say that throughout the whole thing.
You said some nigga from Chicago. Nigga from Chicago with the oops. And you say, yo, you remind me of him when you said do your research.
Oh, yeah. Lil Reese. This nigga is Research Junior. He's
I'm gonna do my research on that.
Yo, I swear to God, bro, just clip this. This guy is Mr. Research, man. AKA Mr. Research.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
This nigga is a research warrior.
When he put that shit on, like he put that shit on to me, that shit.
I gotta do my research on that. I gotta do my research. That's what he gonna say.
Right after me saying that shit.
Yo, he is like, I don't know. I think Brody, he's way older than Lil Reese.
Hell yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it's just because Lil Reese is more out there, he's more popular. So it's just like every time he say that, I just think about Lil Reese. Like, this nigga is Research King, man.
Lil Reese.
Research King. But we gotta stop, bro. Feeling like just because you got to the finals, that was successful. It's not, bro. It's not successful, bro. It's not, bro.
He understands that. You know why he understands that? Because he went to Miami to get his ring. That's it. He know what it is, though.
I said, and I'm gonna repeat it. Those was his best basketball years. You know why? Because he wasn't trying to get people traded. Because Pat Riley wasn't with it. That's another reason why he left Miami. Because he wanted to take over. You see how the Lakers look at? Look how the Lakers look. Like a whole clown show, right?
No, for some cookies. He left the Heat for some cookies.
No, that's what they have put out.
Yo, no, Wade said it though. Wade said it.
You know why I don't believe it? Look how he can control in Cleveland and how he controlled it in LA. He didn't do that in Miami, bro.
Yeah, and that's why he left.
Cause control.
Yeah, for some cookies.
Because it wasn't for just cookies.
That's control, cookies. Cause you get whatever you want, wherever you want in any organization. Then you go to Miami, you can't get some cookies. You like, nigga, dang. And then the way Wade said, like, yo, when that them cookies, he knew he was out.
And
for some cookies.
And let me give y'all a spoiler alert, because a lot of y'all think the big three in Miami.
Nigga did it for some cookies.
That's a fact. So, but anyway, he acted like he couldn't get a chef to make him cookies when he got home. But anyway, we ain't gonna say that. Anyway.
Or deliver the cookies.
You know why that big three in Miami got formed? A lot of people feel like the Boston Celtics. But you can Google this too, ladies and gentlemen. Dwayne Wade saw Kobe Bryant win his 5th title. Got a call from LeBron. LeBron asked him what he wanted to do. And he said, and that's how the Big Three was formed.
I heard that.
It's a false statement going around saying that the Big Three was formed because of the Boston Celtics, which is not true. And if it is true, that same team LeBron lost to, Kobe beat in the finals. Every team LeBron lost to before he got to the finals or knocked him out the finals, Kobe beat. Boston, Orlando, but he's better.
But he's better. Nah.
I'll let y'all deal with that.
And another thing, RIP to the GOAT Kobe, he won with less than LeBron ever did.
If you are the greatest,
2 straight though.
2 straight.
2 straight. 2 straight.
Give Kobe that Miami team. How many championships he winning? Give LeBron that LA team. How many championships y'all winning? And it's crazy how y'all give everybody on the Lakers that repeat team love that be on the bench, but y'all never give Dwayne Wade love. Dwayne Wade is better than Lamar Odom. Dwayne Wade is better than everybody on the Lakers that Kobe had on that 2 championship team. So
Dwayne Wade is.
And Chris Bosh.
You could say Chris Bosh is better than
Chris Bosh. Who's better, Chris Bosh
or Pau Gasol?
Or Pau Gasol? That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Great question. That's an argument.
Great question.
That is an argument.
And I won't argue wherever anyone goes.
You can't.
Because you can say, yo, they both had their own team. Because Paul had Grizzlies.
But Paul didn't get his team to the playoffs like Chris Bosh did. And that's another test for my man Kobe, because Pau Gasol was where? Western Conference. Western Conference was way harder when Kobe was dominating than how the East was.
I can give you that.
Kobe beat more 60 wins. Kobe beat more 60-team wins than Michael Jordan and LeBron.
Yup. 100%. I give him that.
But you know, Kobe, we're gonna keep disrespecting Kobe. But people like me, and a lot of us, we know who's better. A lot of NBA players will tell you Kobe was better than LeBron, but y'all still argue them like y'all guarding them. Y'all did.
Nah, I get what you mean.
Y'all did. But you know, let's get on another subject, man.
What's the next subject on the title? I'm fixing.
We're gonna talk about the NBA Finals, man. NBA Finals with the Game 7, like a lot of us expected. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you. They both got benches, and this is gonna show. This finals is proving that you need a bench. 3 players ain't gonna get you the championship no more. You need 15 players, bro.
This is a great topic because honestly, what you said is 100% right, and I want to add more details to it when it's come to this. I want to say that it shows what you said, like you need a bench, but I also want to say that it shows also that you need players to complement each other.
Absolutely. You can't just throw names with each other and think it's gonna work.
Work. Exactly. You need players to complement each other. And I've been saying this for the past 3 to 4 years now. Probably like 5 years now. I feel like you need since Milwaukee won the championship. That was 2021, 22, right?
21, I think.
Yeah.
Or 19. Because
you know
the Lakers won it during the bubble. Yeah, the Lakers won it during the bubble. That was 2020. I think they won 2019.
But I think they won it after, right?
I don't know. Milwaukee won. I don't remember.
I think it was one after. Because I think they won after though, because like
I look at it like this, bro, with the finals, bro. It's 2 basketball teams playing. I look at what you call it from Indiana, bro. He deserved the overrated thing, bro.
Hilburton, fuck it. Fuck Hilburton. I ain't even gonna hold y'all motherfuckers. Fuck Hilburton. Not even gonna lie. Fuck that motherfucker. That man is overrated. 100% overrated.
I agree.
4 points in the motherfucking in an NBA Finals game, and y'all trying to say he's better than Brunson, nigga? Y'all think it's dead
Who
ass?
said that?
People saying that, bro.
Nah.
People saying that, bro.
That's not on my algorithm.
Yo, shout out to Rick Carlisle. You're a great coach. You're a great fucking coach.
Absolutely.
So, and I feel like that's what works, like you said, bench, and I feel like team complementary makes the team make what works.
Ain't coaching. Good coaching.
Drop this shit. Coaching,
Yeah.
great coaching, and that's why my favorite team is the Knicks. That's why us as the Knicks, we didn't get it because I feel like we have an offensive coach, great coach, not an offensive coach to put your players in the right position to score. Because
Nope. He's a great defensive coach.
he's a great defensive coach. Because let me say this though, bro. I want your honest opinion on this. Now look at Mikal Bridges look way better than Phoenix than he did in New York. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
How?
Coaching.
Exactly. So it's like I feel like yeah, he's a great coach defensively, and the defense won championships, and defense got us to where we got in this point.
Defense win championship, but offense win games.
Offense do win games, but I can't even say that because Knicks been top 50 top teams in the East. 1, 3.
What is Tom Thibodeau? What type of coach is he?
Offensive coach.
Exactly.
I mean defensive coach.
I'm wild.
Yeah, that's
You're
right.
We was drinking.
Defensive.
We was drinking.
We've been
Yeah,
drinking.
We've been drinking.
It's always a drinking talk. You know what I mean? We mix it with a little drink chant talk, with a nice little motherfucking Joe Button talk. This is my favorite podcast. To tell you the truth, I'm the producer, and so like
Absolutely.
I incorporate a lot of things, but I also make sure that he likes motherfucking it is what it is.
He's the brains behind the operation. I'm like the creativity. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my role.
He got his role. Like I was saying,
He got his role.
I always say he gonna make it pop.
Yeah.
I always say that.
He always do say that.
gonna
That's
make it
motivation.
pop.
That's like motivation, bro. Like I'm always gonna think we, but that's his role that he feel like I'm gonna make it pop. But I think we. I'm gonna always think that because this was his idea, so he can't. But I get what you're saying.
I mean we because I'm doing the back scenes. I'm doing.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But I'm not gonna sit here and let you short your flowers. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna show my flowers.
Alright.
You feel me? Because my flowers always be taken. Because like me telling you that me setting it up and understanding that I know this nigga's gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
My flowers is already
Right.
because I predicted something already. So it's like I'm
think about it
always
like
gonna
this.
have my flowers, especially seeing somebody that I know that could do something and they make it happen. Yo, it's like the situation where we were just looking at when you was looking at the picture and you was like, yo, you know what I mean? Where you was like, that's me, I did that. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, I get you on that. You feel me? But it's not on no like, oh, I'm making like I'm like yeah, this nigga here because of me type shit.
No, I know what you're saying.
It's more so it's like because I feel like I understand that I feel like that nigga doesn't appreciate it as much. I feel like it's been too long. You feel me? So it went like invisible.
Yeah.
It be like, oh, this is me. You feel me? At the end of the day. But it's not you taking anything from me, it's not me taking anything from you.
Absolutely.
It's me doing my job, you doing your job, and it complementary each other and it works.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I get what you're
So,
saying.
like, that's how I feel with it. It's like me seeing somebody that I know I can work with this nigga. We put our brains together and we do what we do. Like I could talk I do my, like you said, I could talk, I could argue, I could do what I do. You feel me? But I do what I do it in my way.
Yeah.
You could do you could do the same fucking thing. You do it in your way. That's just a recipe for success. Especially if you really just tone it up to what we have to tone it up to be. You feel me?
It's gonna get there.
Yeah, it definitely is. So like,
who do you have winning it? It's game 7.
Game 7?
OKC out there.
I got Golden State.
Golden State?
I mean,
yo, we gotta clip that ASAP.
I said that shit with confidence.
And then you pointed like, I got Golden State.
I got Golden State.
I'm like, what the fuck they at playing?
Yo, this nigga looked at me like, what the fuck? I mean, OKC. I got OKC. Fuck Pacers. If the Pacers win, I ain't even gonna lie. I swear to God, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I might cry. It's that serious. I fucking despise them niggas that much. Like when they say Jerry West died before the Celtics could see a championship, nigga, I better die before I see that Pacers championship, nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit gonna hurt.
We gonna change the subject because he going too much with that.
I really feel that shit, Jerry West. Well, I really feel that shit. Let's talk about this Allen Iverson situation. I just learned about this Allen Iverson situation. Tell the truth, y'all. I did not know. We sticking to sports. We going down the line because we already started with sports. We might as well keep going down with the sports. But Allen Iverson. I didn't know that Allen Iverson's wife left him as soon as the money left. That shit right there. Allen Iverson his wife left him as soon as the money left.
Yep.
That's fucked up, dog. That's fucked up. And didn't let him see his kids for 5 years.
5 years, bro. Took $3 million from my boy, bro. Took $3 million from my boy.
Left the nigga with less than $500K
in the bank.
He said he slept in his car. Yo, when I heard him say that, that shit hurt me. That shit hurt me.
Listen.
Allen Iverson sleeping in his car? It's crazy. Sister. Oh, but yeah, Allen Iverson sleeping in his car? It hurts. It hurt me. It should hurt any real basketball player.
That's why.
When you hear Allen Iverson sleeping in his car.
If y'all don't believe us,
Allen Iverson and his ex-wife have been divorced for 10 years. Since then, he hasn't dated anyone because his ex did 3 things that made him give up on marriage for good. First, she asked for a divorce when he hit rock bottom. In 2010, Iverson retired early because of injuries. He lost money in business, his mom got sick, and life fell apart. Iverson later said, "When I needed her the most, she walked away." Second, she took all the cash he had. Court papers said Tawana not only got custody of the kids, but also asked for a one-time payment of $3 million in support. At that time, Iverson had less than $500,000 in his account. In court, he said, "I can't even afford burgers for my kids." Third, she took the kids out of his life. For 5 years, Tawana didn't let him see the kids. He only saw them again after the judge stepped in. During that time, he drank alone and slept in his car. He said in an interview, "I never thought she'd turn me into a stranger." Iverson says he's done with love. He said, "From now on, I live for my kids. I don't..."
The man say he's done with love.
Wait, like, did you?
The man say he's done with love. That shit hurt me as a man, you feel me? Because I ain't done with love all the time that I've been hurt by love. But I can understand that. Totally understand that, like, how you could be with a woman for so long and that she left you for the money and then you really just flip it on some shit where it's like, Nah, I don't even want to fuck with. I don't even want love no more. Cause obviously he been with her for the whole time he been in the NBA plus a little more years because the money lasts a little more, a couple more years. You feel me? So it's like, damn, that's fucked up.
You kept the kids out of his life for 5 years, right? And you'll be the first one to call him a deadbeat.
5 years. I don't want to hear no deadbeat shit that he got this money now that he turned 50. I don't want to hear no more deadbeat shit. My son literally turned up, got back where his money's at. He's a president of Reebok. What else? He
just got his $50 million because he turned 50. You know what I'm saying? You see how God works? You see how God works, bro? For his people. This is the main thing I be talking about me and him be arguing about a lot like topics like this. Because it's just like a woman can destroy a man, bro. Like Jonathan Majors, when he was dealing with the Caucasian woman, she just dropped her charges from that situation. But the damage is done already.
The damage is done.
And you know why she dropped the charges? Because DC about to rehire him to do something in a movie. But you already created the damage, bro. A woman can lie on the stand about anything. Take a man's freedom, and I don't even care about the race at this point, because a man is a man, bro, and especially an innocent man. You took his freedom, ruined his reputation. You know how hard men work for their reputation, bro. And a woman can sit here and lie, perjury, and lie on the stand and get this man whatever he is, whatever she feel like, coming telling the truth like it didn't happen.
But I feel like that's the system overall. The system allows that, and a woman plays into the shit.
Talk your shit.
Into the situation where it's like they know they gonna get this, so they gonna take advantage of it. You know what I mean? And in some ways you could say that comes into like white privilege in some ways. You know what I mean? White people know in a lot of ways, like
they call it complexion for protection.
Complexion for protection, 100% facts. You're 100% right on that. So like it's like you get used to that protection, and when that protection is like always like there for you, it's more so like you gonna take advantage of it. It's gonna become like a, how can you say, like a fucking like a movement that is really not seen as a bad move, seen because the whole world looks at it as a way of, you know what I mean?
You said the movement, because the Me Too movement lady that started it, she said, I didn't start that to say believe all women. She think that's ridiculous, and she's been a victim of SA.
Sexual assault, word?
Absolutely.
So she had a reason of doing it, but she actually...
She said, yo, it didn't start off on some believe all women. It wasn't like that. Y'all abused that to the point that if women did really go through that, it's gonna be hard to believe the women that really been through that, because y'all been lying too much, bro. That's what I think about. That's what affects me.
And don't get it twisted like we don't believe that there's the men out there that be doing them dirty shit.
It's a lot of weird men and we can't talk. And when we talk, we're not talking for them. We're talking for the men that have logical thinking and don't think weird like that. And that knows as a man, when a woman says no, that means no.
That's a fact.
Like, we talk about.
Shit don't even get hard if a woman don't want it. You heard?
Absolutely.
That's a fact. My shit not even gonna get there.
That's one thing I don't. No man want on their jacket. And if you're from the hood, you know what that means on their jacket. That R word. The great. You don't want that on your jacket.
You don't want that
bro.
G word on
Even
your shit.
even if you beat it, it's still that you got accused of it. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
It's sad, bro. It's sad. Even if we could prove in the court of law that we didn't do it, still that we got blamed for it, it still will be brought up, bro.
Though women gonna honestly still believe that. Not all women, but a lot of women gonna still believe like, yeah, he did it. This is the law, just not me.
Hey, wait. I'm glad you said that, all women. Shout out to the logical women that think logical, that think about, yo, I got uncles, nephews, I got sons. You know what I mean? Because we got nieces and aunts. So we think both ways, but we balance it out. You know what I'm saying? So we don't sit here and be on some, oh, it's just women, oh, it's just men. Maybe we have different point of views about that. Like, we could blame the women for believing in this bull. You know what I'm saying? That keep the man from the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, the feminism movement messed up a lot of black women, bro.
It really did.
It get me tight when I see black women be feeding into this, because it's just like, it's all a game, bro.
And it get me mad that a lot of good women get blended into the mix of bad women.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
It really gets me mad because there's a lot of good women. But as men, we gotta really do a lot of due diligence to figure out if you're a good woman.
Right. And the good women is the ones that talk up for us and get bashed by the same women that's, you know what I mean, that's supposed to be making it fair for us. Y'all bash women if a woman talk up for a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it's not a sisterhood. It's not a sisterhood, because we're gonna hold that man accountable. If the man acting weird, men like us, we're holding him accountable. We don't hang out with men that don't take care of their kids, that don't do, you know what I mean? That we don't do all of that, bro. We don't respect men like that.
I won't even hang out. And if any nigga that we really grew up with do that shit, I promise you, we clowning him.
Yeah, we gonna get on him like, yo, bro, you gotta step up, bro. We ain't
clowning that man. And honestly, we don't have no man, we have no friends in our lives, honestly, that don't take care of their kids.
Right.
I got you.
Absolutely. Like, we don't sit here and just like everybody gets accountable, get held accountable, man. Everybody.
You get held accountable. Men, women, and these YNs, but in the understanding is like I understand why these YNs do what they do, because just like I understand why these women do what they do. Like I said earlier, is the system. You feel me? The system gives them initiatives to do certain things. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And for everyone is something different, because we all live different lives. For YN nowadays, yo, let's be honest. These YNs, especially with social media nowadays, it's a lot of peer pressure. I don't know if I said the word right. Peer pressure. I got a list, but you understand what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. You feel me? There's a lot of peer pressure in this world, and I understand why, like, some people fall to it. Even women, I understand why women fall to peer pressure. I'm not saying it right. My fault.
And then it's like, as women, listen, women, y'all too gullible, bro. Y'all too gullible, bro. And when I mean about that,
and I love y'all black women.
And I hate when I see y'all say, oh, if a man fall asleep and his friends pass, he said, stop saying all that.
Stop saying all that bullshit.
It's a bunch of bull, bro. Because at the end of the day,
that shows me your mental level.
Exactly, it's a division. That's exactly what they're doing. They dividing us, bro.
Think that a man sleeping in the car because he just came back from a work or even a night out, just like you did. But you believe in equality.
Absolutely.
So you believe you the only one that could sleep in a car, but this man can't sleep in a car. Like, where's the equality in that?
And then it's like, everybody that's feeding y'all all of this, all the single lady, like Beyonce, all the single lady, she's married to Jay-Z. What is she talking about? Which I supported it, but when Ciara came out with some single shit, y'all came at her like, oh, she married to Russell Wilson. Y'all gotta hold each other accountable. Y'all can't just do that. Y'all can't do that. Like it's a division between us, bro. We gotta love each other more than we hate each other, bro.
Please, let's separate
Seriously,
this.
because it's just like, think about it. Why you think you see a lot of black athletes dating white women?
And honestly, I only date black, but I understand why they date white women.
Look at the popular balloons.
That poppy balloon shit was crazy.
Look, like, yeah, I pop your balloons because, oh, I don't like his socks. I don't like how he dressed, so I don't. It's always something. Like it's like black women, like y'all find something, just be like, nah, I don't like it. And then y'all pick the wrong guy, not knowing this guy could probably change your life and show you love that y'all been looking for. But he's not. He don't like I see these videos and they only put the black women, y'all go viral over these dumb shit y'all be saying. White women too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
all women.
But it's just like they only showing the black women that go viral when they say dumb shit. Like I seen a black woman say, oh, I don't like a man if he don't got a gun. What? Oh, he don't got like you got young men thinking if you don't shoot and kill people, females won't like you.
That shit is retarded.
I will never get over that, bro.
That shit is retarded. A man thinking a woman won't like him because of a reasoning of fucking
unaliving a person.
Because you don't catch bodies. Now that shit's crazy right there. Like I don't understand that shit. I feel bad for these young little niggas, dogs. I ain't even gonna hold you, cause these little niggas is out here really killing bitches, killing niggas and bitches shit. Innocent people for literally fame and clout. Tell you the truth.
Clout is a hell of a drug.
Clout is a hell of a drug. Clout's
stronger than cocaine, man.
That shit is stronger than cocaine.
Stronger than cocaine, bro.
Dude, this shit that got women doing.
Yeah.
Men doing.
And men, you know, I've been seeing a lot of videos on my algorithm. I see a lot of young men backdooring people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just listen. Y'all may know what I know what the back door and all that shit means. Like, what do y'all get out doing that? Like, making it seem like you this person's friend just to rob them or steal something from them. Like, that's crazy to me.
That shit's fucked up, to rob people and
backdoor
people to act like you're a friend to come get a little come up on them. It's just fucked up, dog. Like, niggas out here work for their shit. You know what I mean? We from the hood too. Don't get it twisted like we ain't from the hood. We from the hood. It's just the fact is that we work for our shit. We did our little thing.
Listen, we gotta go through obstacles to get our shit.
We did a lot of shit in the streets, you feel me? But let's be honest, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
It's like, you know, it's like these young dudes killing over women. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, bro. You know what? I'm so glad I had like older dudes in my life to show me, to teach me things and stuff like that.
Shout out to the real OGs
Word,
out there.
Bro. It's too many to name for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna name them. But I will always remember what. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna name my boy G Ham. He always used to say, if you find out your girl cheating, never check the nigga, always check the bitch.
That's some real nigga shit.
He
Always
said,
check the bitch.
especially if the dude is not your man's. He's only doing what a man do. Like he don't got no loyalty to you.
Word. Now, for some nigga that got some loyalty to you, that's a whole different fucking story.
I understand the fade.
I understand the fade.
Stop
the fade is needed.
Listen, men, stop killing over women, bro.
It's
There's
not
way more women out there, bro.
Yo,
it's not
bro,
worth it, bro.
It's over 3 to 4. I don't know. It's probably like 5 billion people in the world, my nigga. You don't need to kill for one woman. 100%.
5 women to every one man.
Yo,
5 women to every man.
who that right there? Mayfest life. Yo, what up, black guy? That's a fact, though. You hear me?
What you say?
What we was saying. You ain't gotta kill. You ain't gotta kill.
Yeah, I can't do that, bro.
You ain't gotta kill for no bitch.
Listen, man, and then after I heard that, it was like, yo, if you could take my shorty, it was never my shorty.
It was never my shorty from the beginning.
It was never my chick. If you take her, bro, I tip my hat to you, dog. You got it. That's on you. You don't owe me no loyalty. Especially
I gotta step my shit up. Like,
right.
Drew, I ain't gonna hold you.
It is what it is, bro.
I gotta step my shit up.
I mean, real men know how to bounce back from an L.
Mm-hmm.
Real men really know how to bounce back from
Real men really do know how to back from an L, though. Bounce
A
back
lot
from
of
an
these,
L.
a lot of these people, and that's the problem. A lot of these little dudes don't know how to bounce back from it. They feel embarrassed. They feel like, nah. At the end of the day, bro, it could be your wife, your baby mother. She gonna do what she wanna do, man.
That's a fact.
As a man, you gotta be like, all right, bet. I'm out of here, bro. And shout out to my pops, because I learned that from my pops. I seen my pops go through a lot, bro.
Love his pops.
Word.
I wish my pops was in my life the way his pops was in, 100%. You feel me? But his pops showed me a lot. You know what I mean? So it really is like.
Shout out to my pops. He showed me. I've seen that in real life with him. You know what I'm saying? So I told myself I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna go through what my father went through.
While we on this girl topic, let's get to this topic where, like, me and my bro was just talking about this the other day. Like, why when women come back from girl trips, they don't be friends again?
Yeah.
I want to know that.
Right. Like why y'all always have a falling out? Like,
They wasn't friends to begin with, trust me. Real friends, that does not happen to you.
and that's coming from a female. So I'm gonna have to just take what she's saying.
That shit right there.
Like, that always disturbed me, because it's just like a lot of women always take girls trip and it's always like something sour. Shout out to the women that's been friends with their friends for like over 20 years, 15 years and all of that. Shout out to all of that.
Like bro said, they see where their loyalty lies. And that's 100% what goes on girl trips. When they see where their loyalty lies, they probably go after the same man. You know how we had a situation like that when we was in AC. You feel me? We seen the bitch from a distance, and we seen that shit, and we was like, oh, yo, bitch back, yo, bro, I want that. What that bitch wanted you, right? I'm like, yo, damn, what I do? I said, yo, take that.
Yeah.
What I do? Scoot to the next bitch. Got that bitch. You feel me? That's everything.
That's what real men's supposed to do.
What's good?
That's what real men's supposed to do. Never take your man shine when it's his time to shine. Play your role, bro.
My bro still talking to that bitch to this day. My bro still talking to that bitch to this day. That AC trip happened when? Like 3 years ago, probably like that. Nah, it's like 3 years ago. Yeah, it's like 3-4 years ago. 3-4 years ago.
See, you know what us?
And you see her like the other day.
I'm glad you brought that up. You know what us? When we go on trips, bro, we don't just automatically pull out our phones, bro. Like we be living in the moment a lot.
We have a lot of good times.
Like we live in the moment, bro. We always gonna live in the moment, bro. Like one thing about us, we always gonna live in the moment, bro. It's hard for like sometimes I'll be forgetting to put my phone out because I'll be having so much fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just like me and my friends, bro. Like we got memories that we remember vividly. And we could just still tell them to each other and shit. You know what I mean? So, like, we be forgetting to record. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. We be forgetting to record because we be having so much fun.
And the times I did record, yo, G, what up, gang? The time I did record, I honestly was recording when I wasn't supposed to record. Nigga, I was drunk as fuck. Shit hit the tap on recording on some motherfucking Shannon Sharp shit.
Right.
You feel me? Before they had the little steps on the motherfucker, you feel me?
Right.
Little to actually go live. And I got caught up on some shit. But I don't go live, you know what I mean? I just started this little blog and shit, you know what I mean? Just because I feel like me and my bro got a real good conversation type shit. But I'm telling you, yo, these women out nowadays, they go on girl trips and they break up because they don't have the bond that us men have.
Yo, bro, sometimes they unallow each other.
And that's crazy.
The other girl that they all went to Mexico, she
Oh, they all unalive the girl, the what's her name?
Right.
R.I.P. to that girl.
She's
She's with the gods right now. She's reincarnated. That's my personal belief. You know,
like that shit crazy, bro. I mean, like that shit. Like,
shit
listen,
right
man.
there.
If I fall out with a friend, even if we're on a fallout, I'm not gonna tell him the secrets that he told me. That's some corny shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's some corny shit, bro. That's some corny shit. Like if me and my close friends, you know what I'm saying, or whoever I was friends with, and we fall out, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what you told me.
And that's another thing, bro. Life said, yo, he said like women is emotional in a lot of situations.
Absolutely,
they are
bro.
emotional in a lot of situations, but in a lot of situations, it's like women really need to let those emotions go, like how men let it go. Like me and this man has arguments.
Some men.
Yeah, some men.
Not all men.
Yeah.
All y'all got a lot of bitch-made tendencies.
Me and this man can have an argument,
and I'll just tell him to roll up.
and we will literally be talking
And
2
go
minutes after.
Word. And
Like the argument never happened.
bro.
We had so many arguments, you would think the podcast would break up.
Word.
But
And this is before we started this. Like, we, like, on some grew up with each other. Like, this is not no shit that we just saying it because the camera. Like, I was scared of his mom when I seen her.
Watch episode 2. You'll see the argument.
Absolutely. We do that on a regular.
Watch episode 2. You see the argument at the end.
Right.
This is regular shit.
Regular shit, bro. We just both passionate minds, and we gonna stand 10 toes on how we feel. That's why we respect each other the most, because it's just like he gonna stand on how he feel, and I'm gonna stand on how I feel.
That's 100%
And
fact.
we just gotta respect it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
We our own men.
We've been through too much, bro.
We our own men. You feel me? Like,
We've been through too much,
we our
bro.
own men.
Like cut knees, climbing trees,
Falling from trees.
all that shit.
All
bro.
that shit.
We've been through too much to sit
Playing
here.
ball, bagging bitches, fighting.
Right.
Fighting each other. Fucking this.
We'll fight each other, go out, and somebody fuck with one of us, we never fought each other.
That's a fact.
Cause we gonna keep it in tape. We ain't gonna let the outsiders know we gonna do what we gonna do.
You probably see a little argument. You'll see some arguments over here. 100%. You'll see a lot of arguments.
We passionate on how we feel, bro. Like as a man, you gotta respect another man. If he passionate how you feel, if that's his favorite player, and he gonna go off of his favorite player or his favorite whoever, you can't get mad at that. You gotta, all right, cool, but I still feel the way I feel, and y'all could just move on from that.
That's a fact.
That's it.
We would tell each other we be wilding and all that 100%.
Absolutely.
And that's our jokes against each other all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
You feel me? But what they say, friends that can't joke against each other ain't real friends.
That shit don't last long at all.
That shit don't last long.
That don't last long at all. At all.
That shit don't last long. love this nigga to death. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I love this nigga to death. This is my oldest friend in the world.
Nigga, you older than me. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm saying oldest friend, meaning like the oldest friend that I know.
Alright.
Oldest friend that I
know.
know.
That old head on
This
me
nigga
like
be wildin', y'all heard? This nigga be
Not because you
wildin'.
said the oldest friend, so I'm thinking you was like,
I said the yo, go.
Your birthday before me?
I said the oldest friend I know, right?
I ain't hear that. I was wrong.
This nigga hearing shit with whatever he wanna hear.
You said oldest friend. I'm like, wait, you older than me. That's the first thing I just said. That's it.
Nigga said no chill.
That's definitely me. I don't got no chill, bro. I don't got no chill. My bro know. Both my bros know that I don't got no chill.
Nah, we ain't both got no chill, but my chill gotta be. My shit gotta be chill.
You don't got no chill, bro.
My shit gotta be chill though. My shit gotta be put in the freezer. I gotta be thrown in the freezer. I gotta be chilled a little bit. I ain't even gonna hold y'all 100%. I gotta be chilled a little bit. Because at the end of the day, the shit that I be saying, it's kinda extreme. It's kinda extreme. But y'all won't know.
I don't know.
We probably, if that as time goes, little shit that I talk about, topics we talk about, shit gonna go. But we gonna transition to a next topic.
Yo,
And
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Don't worry about this man Kodak. He gonna die from an overdose. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of that, bro.
yo, that was smooth the way that nigga got into the topic. I said we gonna go to the next topic. And you say that nigga, see how that smooth that nigga just got into the next topic? Like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you,
Because I
bro.
looked at the next topic before you did.
That shit was smooth, gang.
Respectful.
That was smooth. That was smooth. But I ain't worried about Kodak.
Yeah, man.
I ain't worried about Kodak. He got a lot of yes men around.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Too many.
A lot of them. That shit was smooth criminal, right? Smooth criminal.
Too many. Oh, hey.
Smooth criminal.
Hey, let's not go there. That's not stereotype. Let's not stereotype.
Smooth criminal over here. You already slide in there. Smooth player. Let's switch that to a smooth
I
player.
am not that either.
Let's switch that to a smooth player. You know?
I'm not even a smooth player.
You're a smooth player. You're a smooth player.
Nope. I am a pastor.
Anybody that know Blake,
I am Kurt Franklin. I don't know what he talking about.
this nigga
Praise God.
This nigga said a pastor.
Praise the Lord. We need Jesus. All of us need God in our life.
We definitely need God in our life, though.
Exactly. So don't put the heathen.
Kodak, you need God in your life. Cause dog,
I feel like
you see that? Hold on, my fault, gang.
Yeah.
My fault.
Oh yeah, you
gang.
have to still
You
click
see
on
when that
files,
nigga was
but
in
then
the
go to
club
descriptions and go under stuff.
and the niggas, you know what I mean, digging his nose, and he put it in a girl head, in a white girl head.
I ain't see that, but I believe it.
That's a lawsuit, nigga.
You out here putting your drug boogers on her head. And she white? He's trying to get 15
He's
life.
trying to get 100 years.
You know why he think he could do that?
He's trying to
he
get
know
100
Trump.
years.
Hey, Trump ain't gonna say you for some nonsense like that. You deserve it. What are you doing? Putting boogers on females' heads. See, you got too many yes men around you, Kodak.
Too many yes men.
Too many, man. You need us, but I'm not hanging with you. Cause you do too much.
I did say I wanted to hang with that nigga Kodak.
I ain't hanging with Kodak.
But
We don't got nothing in common.
I was wrong.
We don't got. Listen,
I
Kodak.
was terribly wrong.
I respect you and what you doing for your community and everything like
I
that.
respect that. 100%.
But please, bro, lay off the drugs, bro. You
Please.
listen, man.
Please. I beg you.
Listen, that's why I don't want to be famous, bro.
I beg you.
Because it's just like when you get famous, it's like, oh, I need a new high. Nah, man. Just tequila and weed alone makes me feel
Great.
amazing.
Amazing.
I don't need nothing else.
I don't need nothing. Tequila and weed. Tequila and
And
weed is the only thing you need. You see how that goes? You see how that goes? You feel me?
That came from what?
God.
Y'all so fucking dumb.
God. That's the only thing you need, yo. Tequila and weed.
Yo, bro.
It's the only thing you
Hold
need.
on. I know this gonna be kind of off the subject, but this shit just came to my mind.
Say
Listen,
what you
man.
gotta say, bro. Say what you gotta say.
Listen, man. Yeah, us men, y'all gotta start beating your meat, cause y'all out here acting weird. Y'all out here acting weird as shit, bro. Like you're making it hard for logical men like us, cause y'all doing weird shit that we can't explain. Like, where is that coming from? You built up too much, my boy. Like, you built up. Let that out.
Up. That's a fact.
Take a shower. Let that out.
Fact. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna always
bugging, dog. Like, y'all be bugging out here, bro. Like, she don't want you, bro. Leave her alone.
Yo.
Stop harassing women.
Go beat your meat. You gonna
Word,
realize
bro.
you don't need her.
Or you like, you know what? I was wilding.
You was bugging. That's a fact.
Word. And if you feel like you gonna cheat on your woman, beat your meat, dog. For real, you gonna be like,
that's a fact.
I don't even need it. I don't even need to go over there. I don't even need it.
You don't need to do none of that shit.
Y'all niggas be well. Yo, don't trust a nigga. Like, I don't beat my meat. He's a perv. He's backed up with a lot of shit. Listen, when niggas get around women, don't know how to act. That's that nigga don't beat his meat enough, man.
Yo.
He's backed up. He's ready to let that shit off. Like, nah, dog.
Yo.
I don't chill with no hornballs, bro.
Nah, I agree 100%.
Nah, listen, bro. Us men, we gotta chill out with all this harassing women, bro.
Nah, I agree.
What we grew up on. No means
no. 100%.
If she's not interested, leave her
alone.
Come on, bro. Y'all ain't grow up like that?
Leave her alone.
Come on, bro. Oh, watch porn. Hey, that's your problem. That's why you're angry.
That's why you angry.
That's why you mad, bro.
Beat one off.
Just beat it off and just come to your senses, man.
Beat it off.
Y'all niggas be bugging, bro. Y'all niggas be acting like, oh, I'm too good to beat my meat. I don't need to. Fuck out of here.
I'm beating my
I get
shit.
pussy every day. You're lying.
I do got some pussy I can go to, see? But every night niggas don't feel like
Let me use the
there.
bathroom because I'm not even talking about our personal life. He's wild. I'm using the bathroom. I gotta go pee.
Put your cut down.
Can you put my cut down, bro? Because you wild, bro. You telling your personal business. I don't talk about me.
Yo, like what I was saying, this nigga wild. We definitely. What I'm saying is, niggas don't gotta fuck every night, dogs. Discipline is good for you sometimes. That's all I'm saying. Discipline is good for you sometimes. That's all I'm saying. Some little discipline, my nigga. That's all you need. That's all you need to get through life, my nigga. A little discipline. Showing that bitch that you don't need her is better off for you. I'm telling you. Telling that bitch you don't need her. Oh, yo, somebody right now going crazy outside right now. You hear that? Huh? Somebody going crazy outside right now. I'm trying to concentrate and talk to chat. These niggas like that. These niggas going crazy. But what I'm saying is sometimes you don't need you. Sometimes a little discipline showing that bitch that you don't need her. It's gonna get that bitch wanting you a little more. Get that woman. Let me not say bitch, because we deal with women. We don't deal with these. We don't deal with that. We deal with women at the end of the day. But what I'm saying is, like, those women out there, I'm telling you, dogs, like, showing them that you don't want it right there. It's gonna want them wanting you more. 100%. They gonna want you more when you deny the pussy. This man right here is the king of denying pussy.
Hey.
I'm saying you the king of denying pussy.
Hey, I don't know what you talking about.
This man be acting like he's celibate. This man he acting. See, you see how he acting right now? He potting right now. He be acting with a pie right now. But I'm telling you right now, this man is the king of denying some pussy. Same shit. Let me stop. That's signaling for bro. Stop.
This nigga said no signals now. This nigga now gotta switch it up. Oh, so that's something.
Yeah.
Listen.
Hold on, Chelsea. Yeah.
This nigga has been on a roll.
Yo.
I just let him go. Yo.
This is a subject that I wanted to talk about, and I feel like I'm saying this out loud right now. I think I'm going to marry a Southern woman. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna marry a Southern woman. The difference between Southern women and what you doing all that for? What you doing all that for?
Get finished.
No. What you doing all that
I
for?
didn't even do nothing.
What you doing all that
I didn't
for?
even
Man?
do.
What you doing all that for?
You said you're gonna marry a Southern woman, right?
A Southern woman.
I didn't mean to interrupt you here, did I?
But we all seen it. We all seen it.
No, I wanted to get on this subject. That was the signal. I wanted to get on this subject.
Y'all know, this nigga, y'all
All
say
right,
that.
all right.
Please clip some shit like
He
that.
wants to marry a Southern woman, right? And what's the difference between Southern women and New York women?
Southern women are woman. New York women are
Battle rappers.
niggas. Slash. They really are battle rappers though.
Yo,
That is crazy.
I can't hold you. Y'all New York women. That's why domestic violence at an all time.
Yo, I don't want you to hit me. That shit is
Yo,
not attractive.
New York women will knock you the fuck out if they could, boy. I tell you.
Like, come on.
Oh my God, y'all are so aggressive.
So aggressive. Why y'all trying to fight a nigga?
Listen, we like aggressiveness, but the aggressiveness we like is you tell us how much you like us.
Thank you.
That's what we like. You don't have to sound like Tay-Rock, Sue Surf, DNA, all these damn battle rappers. You don't have to sound like that.
You don't.
Like all y'all be sounding like DMX mad.
Please don't
Like,
please don't call me my nigga. Please.
please. And don't tell me suck your dick. Please, cause you're the only one that do it. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, you doing me. Why the fuck?
Cause I will slap a man that say that. So who the? You know what?
I was.
You know what? I'm glad I said it.
But pause on that shit. I don't feel right saying that you doing me shit. That shit sound crazy.
See?
That shit sounded crazy in my
Clip
head.
that part, cause
Don't.
that was crazy.
That's no that. But bro,
Oh,
he didn't catch on it. He ain't say it.
whoa! I don't want to catch that. What are you talking about?
That was crazy.
Yeah, nigga, you see?
That was crazy.
Stop! Will you stop? Just quit. just cut it out. You set the pause. Don't do it. That's it. All right.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. I was wilding on that. My fault.
Yeah.
My fault.
We ain't
That was
cutting that out
disrespectful.
though. We ain't cutting that out.
That was disrespectful.
We ain't cutting that out. Ow! Nigga. You been around the Africans too much. You headbutting me now.
Yo, shout out to my African.
Shout out to my 55 dudes, man. Shout out to my African
niggas I fuck with. You know,
God
the ones I
damn,
fuck
nigga.
with. That shit do hurt.
You gave me CTE just now.
I was watching One Piece today, and you remind me of the character I was watching.
Ooh.
I can't remember her name. She be helping headbutt niggas on some. One Piece is lit.
Headbutting.
One Piece is lit.
A character?
A character, this bitch be headbutting niggas.
A cartoon character or a regular person?
A character, cartoon character. You know, they can
No,
do anything
cause-
cartoon.
Yeah, you're right, cause
Niggas be coming
because you be coming at me.
dying.
You
At the same time.
You be coming at me because I don't watch anime and shit like that.
Yo, anime lit. Anime lit.
Did I deny that? I didn't deny anime wasn't lit because it wouldn't be lit if it, as much as everybody talk about it. I hear about it, but I don't.
Yo, Ron is a 1990s niggas forever. Just like my bro G. Shout out to my brother G.
Yeah, shout out to G, man. I never met you, but I seem like I know you.
My bro G is a 1990s nigga. This nigga's a 1990s.
Yeah, that's why we gonna get along.
Y'all both is a 1990s nigga, but he play online. You don't play games online.
Yeah,
This nigga refused to play the game online, dog.
let's talk about
I can't even motherfucking play Call of Duty with the nigga because the nigga don't, I can't even play 2K. The nigga play 2K on regular mode, nigga. Not no fucking not no fucking my player mode when you have your season. No, nigga. Not no the mode where we played in the 1990s when you build your player and make the nigga 99. This is this nigga. Still in 2025. 2025, this nigga's still playing this shit.
Yep.
This nigga's wild, bro.
Okay.
I can't get this nigga to play
But
nothing,
I told you why I don't want to play online though. I told you why I don't want.
He said he don't want to play online because of shit talking. That shit is
And
regular shit.
where am I
with
gonna
all
take
of
it?
us.
Where am I gonna take it?
Yeah, some of us take it to that.
Alright then, so I'm taking it there every time. Every time. Don't talk shit to me, especially racist shit.
But some people you can hear their voice. You sound like a little bitch.
I don't care if you're
some niggas you
16,
can mute.
15,
You feel me?
13, 11.
It's technology. You can mute
Listen,
niggas
listen,
and all
listen.
that.
I'm not. I don't know.
Can we vamp this nigga to fucking play online? How many likes we need to get on this one video so you could motherfucking play the game online one time? No, not one time, cause this nigga will play on one time and not play for real. We need to get this nigga a longevity time. A year. How many likes? How many likes? How many likes do we need on this one video?
Consonant likes.
Alright,
then, so no, I'm going.
Can we be?
What they told you?
We on episode 3. You want consonant likes on episode 3?
I learned this in college. Aim high.
I respect it.
Alright then.
I respect it.
Alright.
Yo, I'm gonna clip this. This is like a minute. Yo, this is a perfect clip. Yo, let us get this man to motherfucking how many likes? Consonant like what's consonant likes to you?
Well, alright, you're right. I did too much. You're right.
30. She said 30.
30. Yeah, I was going with that.
30 likes. Let's go to 30 likes to get this man to play online for a year. 2K.
Listen.
Call
How
of
about a
Duty.
month?
No, the games he like for a year.
I ain't gonna lie, it's not gonna happen. I'm just telling you now.
Alright, for 2 months.
It's not gonna happen.
If we get 30 likes, it builds us to where we need to build us to.
Yeah.
You still not gonna do it?
I don't. What do I get out of that?
You do it for our people. We gonna record you playing the game online to get the reactions. We doing it for them for fans.
I don't play online.
Can you do, but I know you don't play online. But can you do it for them?
For what?
So we could have some content.
I'm just saying. As soon as a nigga get crazy, I'm like, yo, bro, what's up? What we doing?
That's perfect content for us.
That's not gonna be content though. I'm beat that ass.
I know, but that's still perfect
I'm
content.
just letting you know. I'm just letting you know.
That's still perfect content.
Letting you know.
Because at the end of the day,
Listen, it's contact to him. I'm serious.
but we online though. So like, I make sure like, yo, Rob, he gonna make sure like my bro, he gonna make sure that.
And listen, and you better not hope I don't find who you are, your information, your mother's name.
This is perfect. This is perfect.
Whoever died in your family, you better hope I don't find that information. Cause I'm volleying. I don't give a fuck.
Shout out to Rick Boys again.
I'm on that type of time. I'm telling you. You better take R.I.P. your
This is
mans. R.I.P. whoever's in your bio.
100
Take
likes.
it out.
100 likes on this video.
Take it out
My
right
man
now.
don't play online for the first time. This man don't play online at all. He doesn't play online at all. I swear to God, he don't play
Take it
online.
out your bio.
He refused. I've been trying to get this man to play online on the game.
I don't care if your
for
kid
so
died.
long.
I don't care if your kid got cancer.
But this man got a anger problem, and if we get 100 likes on this video, We gonna go live on this shit. This shit gonna be hilarious.
Listen, he's right. I definitely got an anger problem. I don't like people. I really don't like people. I'm just letting y'all know.
But he ignore your trollers because he know your trollers ain't real. But when it comes to the game and hearing this shit, this nigga get tight. I ain't gonna. That tech shit, he know how to play this shit. But all that other shit, yo, G, you know 2K. They be talking crazy on 2K. A video with this nigga on 2K, G, oh my God. Oh my God. This nigga will be hilarious. A whole stream?
I could tell
by this nigga on 2K. Hearing niggas talk. Bro, I promise you, bro.
I got a gift. Wait, let me finish. I got a gift. I could tell poverty by the voice. I could tell if you from the Bronx and y'all niggas really don't know how to pronounce words. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell you from Harlem because, like, Harlem, y'all like talk about money. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, like, got STDs out there anyway. Brooklyn, 6ix9ine. That's all I gotta say.
Brooklyn 6ix9ine.
That's all y'all had 6ix9ine representing y'all. You could talk
y'all
about.
Claim 6ix9ine know who the fuck he was too. We from Staten.
And we get clowned all the time.
We get clowned all the time, but
the last time a Brooklyn nigga came down here, he went down to incinerator. He ain't make it. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all come here. A lot of that's public information. Y'all can look that up.
It is public information.
A lot of y'all come here, but y'all don't leave. Y'all do not leave. Y'all do not leave. Listen, we don't keep score how many people that we killed from different boroughs. We don't keep the score, but it's a lot. I keep it.
I don't condone that though.
We don't, but they do. They talk about it like, yeah, nigga, was like 8 niggas that died at home. It's like, all right, what the fuck that mean?
I get what you mean in respect that that's what they respect.
Yeah, that's what they respect.
That's what they respect.
I respect when you come out here in front and you don't leave. I respect it. Because, I mean, listen, come out here, it's safe. Safe. I'm gonna tell you what to say out here too, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you feel gangster.
If you fucking with us, you good. You fucking with us, you good. I don't give a fuck. You following us, you subscribe to us, you chatting with us, you good.
You're right.
You good.
Christopher Columbus, that's all I'm gonna say.
Nah. I want you to be part of the Staten Life.
No. I don't. I want you.
And that's why Not Like Us is a perfect title for the podcast because we Staten niggas and we feel underestimated in a lot of ways. And a lot of Staten, that's a good topic to talk about right now. And I didn't even think about that, but it's organic. A lot of people from Staten Island really achieved a lot of things.
Staten, and you just said that's organic.
That's all organic, man. Staten Island, man. Shout out to Staten Island. I love y'all. Park Hill to be
Shout out to my man Zip with the drip, cause he be known.
Zip with the drip. That's a fact. Zip with the drip. Shout out to Zip with the drip. I fucks with you. Shout out to Queens too. My brother G from Queens. And shout out to Queens. Always.
Shout out to Williamsburg.
Zip with the drip is from the Queens too.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Shout out to my cousins from Williamsburg, bro. Brooklyn, Block 3, 164 Tenneco.
Shout out.
Shout out to y'all.
My brother fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all. I just hope y'all fuck with me because when I walk through y'all don't do nothing to me. That's all I hope.
Hold up. I'm glad you said that too. Y'all fucking other boroughs is wild gentrified. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, man.
Nah, our shit ain't gentrified.
Gentrified. Nigga, we segregated still out here, nigga. It's 1950s in Park out here, nigga. Matter of fact, don't even come to the motherfucking the hood parts of Staten Island. Go to the good parts late night and see if you make it. Go to them white parts. Them niggas will call the police on you quick, fast, in a hurry, mother. Them niggas will get your ass. Them niggas will get your ass quick.
Staten Island's a different breed.
Nigga, Staten Island is New York, Alabama. Sundown town over there on the other side.
That's a fact, though.
You wouldn't want to go on the other side when it's dark, dog. You ain't coming. You may not come back.
You can find some connects over there for sure.
Over here, nigga, I go to Brooklyn, I see a white man jogging through Brownsville. Yeah, I'll be like, are we hood? Get the fuck out of here.
Yo.
You'll never see a fucking white man jogging through Park Hill.
The most white you got in my hood is Spanish.
Yeah.
And that's a fact.
And they think they white.
They think they white. Yeah. They just found out they wasn't.
They found out when they went to fucking the graduation and they got deported. And that's when they found out, like, God damn, we Negroes.
They went to the graduation. And
you ain't hear what Ice was doing?
Yeah.
Ice was
You put me on, though. You put me on. You put me on the graduation shit.
It was wild.
It was like, yo, they really...
They ain't even wait. Ice ain't even wait until you walk the stage. They snatch your father. Your father ain't even watch you.
Black, if I was Spanish, I said if I was black. If I was Spanish...
That's the truth coming out.
What the fuck? If I was Spanish, that was fucked up. But I'm not. It's not fucked up because you're here illegally. Just like if you was black, we would...
Wait. I'm gonna finish your thought. Just imagine us. Go to Mexico illegally, no passport. Build a fucking store and just ace. Just, you know what I'm saying? What happened to us? What happened to us? No. What if we miraculously did? What would happen to the Morenos? You know what I'm saying? Didn't y'all say, have babies with Caucasian men to make the race better? And then you're calling us for help? How dare you? Fuck, we need to help y'all for. Please. You gonna learn how we did, motherfucker. Y'all ain't help us in 400 plus years.
100% fact on that.
Yeah, then y'all wanna play the Nipsey and Tupac. When they was talking about why you ain't saying when Tupac did it. That was in 96.
And honestly, I understand where Nipsey was coming from on that perspective, but seeing as time go on, let me finish this though.
Yeah.
As time go by, I don't think Nipsey would agree with it.
No. Nipsey trying to warn y'all. That's
that
what
we
he
the
trying to
same
do.
in a lot of ways.
And then it's like, if you want to talk jail politics, from what we hear, because we never been to prison, we don't like men. We just want to put that out there. We never been to prison. We don't like men.
Never been in jail. Never been in prison.
Yeah. Jail. Come on, who didn't? Niggas went to jail for jaywalking.
A lot of people never been to jail.
Nah, niggas went to jail for jaywalking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
so that's my food.
Play God go there is full, but a lot of niggas.
Hello?
We never did that. You feel me?
Hello?
I didn't even know this nigga was getting food on the pass.
Hello?
So I gotta do his thing. But what we was talking about before he got? What we was talking about? Forgot what the topic this man talked about. I totally forgot before I get going. But what I truly wanted to talk about, honestly, I wanted to talk about the difference between Southern women and New York women and Northern women. Let's say Northern women. But I can't even say Northern women because New York City's a whole different fucking breed, to tell you the truth. Because you got the motherfucking upstate women. Upstate women is different than New York City women in a lot of ways. Cause I've been upstate and I've seen New York upstate women and it's different. But it's that city shit. It's that city shit that really, I can honestly say that fucks with a lot of women head, man. Like, I lived down south. I lived in Georgia. I lived in Jacksonville, Florida. I also lived in Delaware. I spent a lot of time in North Carolina. And the women, I spent some time a lot of places. Florida, I've been to Jacksonville, Florida, and Miami. Spent a lot of time in both areas. Atlanta, Georgia, spent time in Atlanta, spent time in like Jonesboro area, spent time in the Stone Mountain area. You feel me? So spent time in a lot of areas in Georgia. New York City. You say New York City, I've been around New York City the whole year. New York City. I've been upstate, I've been to Queens, Bronx, Staten Island, Brooklyn, Manhattan. Any way you say, I've been around. So that right there, I've been New York City, I got it. I mean, I've been in a lot of other areas. I mean, Jersey, spent a lot of time in Jersey. That's like New York, but it's not. But when I could tell you, like, the women in New York are fucking aggressive. They are aggressive in a lot of ways. Like, they don't appreciate a man the way a Southern woman would appreciate a man. A Southern woman, dogs, like, I ain't even gonna hold you. A Southern woman would do everything, like clean your clothes, wash your dishes, clean the crib, take care of the kids, organize your life and all of that. But you gotta be careful with them Southern women. I ain't gonna. You gotta be careful with them Southern women. Them Southern women will do all of that and still be some whole trick out there, dog. See, a New York woman, you can really see that. That shit's easy to even. That's easy to sniff out when it comes to a New York woman. Seeing like a New York woman, you can see the difference between a good woman and a hoe when you in New York City. 100% fact. You can see the difference between a fucking New York City hoe and a New York City woman. You can see the difference between them. And when you see the difference between those two, 100% fact, I can tell you, like, it's easy once you get the mental capacity to think of, the mental capacity to, like, sniff through those women is so easy. Especially through just a conversation. But this other woman is much harder because that woman gonna do so much things. Especially if you're a New York City nigga coming from New York down to the South, you liable to cuff a hoe. I ain't gonna hold you. You liable to cuff a hoe. I ain't gonna lie. These women will treat you so well down south. And if you ain't got no experience down there, you ain't gonna know you cuff a hoe now. But there's nothing wrong cuffing a hoe.
Don't say that stupid shit.
Because what I'm saying is that you never know who a hoe is. Because
But if you know there is some, don't say
Back like cook crack.
you never know.
Your brother said there's nothing wrong with cuffing a hoe.
What?
See?
There's some men.
Oh,
some,
no.
Some men.
Oh.
Some men gotta cuff a hoe.
What the? What are we talking about here?
Some men gotta cuff a hoe though.
What?
Some men gotta cuff a hoe. That's what I'm saying.
Are you talking about unattractive men?
Yeah. They gotta cuff a hoe, but as long
that's not true.
she's a good hoe, she, you know what I mean?
What is a
Cuff her. Yo, bro, let's be real about it, bro. A lot of these niggas don't got options. A lot of niggas don't got options, bro. Let's be real about this shit, bro. Let's be real about this shit, bro. A lot of these niggas don't got options.
No, you just said it's. Alright.
They gotta cuff a hoe, though. And I don't want to look down on them for cuffing a hoe.
Alright, okay. I get you that.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, do what you gotta do. But just, she's a hoe. Just make sure she a good hoe. One of them hoes that cook, clean, take care of the crib, da-da-da. Because a lot of these niggas gonna cuff some hoes. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's slave work.
Let me see your phone. That's slave work. That's slave work, but it ain't.
According to the women today, that's slave work, bro.
It ain't slave work.
I agree.
It ain't slavery.
Listen, man.
It ain't slave work.
If you don't
Any woman that think taking care of your family is slave work,
nigga said good hoes.
good hoes. You see that? Good hoes.
No. He's laughing because
There's some good hoes out there. I understand he's laughing at that, but there's some
right.
good hoes
Name
out
a
there.
good hoe.
I'm not gonna name no hoe on the podcast.
Name a good popular hoe. A celebrity hoe.
Oh, that's
A good celebrity hoe.
Great one. A good celebrity hoe. Sierra.
Is she really a hoe?
She dated a lot of men in the industry,
Who?
but she's a good hoe.
No. Who? She dated Bow Wow. Who probably
50
did.
Cent.
Who probably didn't hit.
Future.
Bow
He
Wow.
said 50 Cent didn't hit.
I said Bow Wow.
He said 50 Cent
I
didn't
said
hit.
Bow Wow.
Oh, Bow Wow. Oh,
That's
Bow
the
Wow.
first one
Bow
she
Wow
dated.
hit. Why is she so mad? She wouldn't even perform with the nigga.
Because she got respect for her husband.
Oh my God.
But alright.
I agree with you that. I'll let you go with that one. You're right.
Bow Wow, 50, Future, and she married. What's his name? Russell Wilson.
I lived in Georgia.
So you heard
Well,
that niggas hitting it?
I heard she went to Riverdale High School. That's what I heard when I went to
So you
live
talking
in
about her high
Georgia.
school days?
It doesn't matter.
No, I'm asking. I thought you were talking about like when she was.
I'm just saying, like, would you quote like, alright, for a woman in high school, she did her whole shit in high school, and then we grown up, and she's a good woman, like the things that a man would want.
But
would you still call her a hoe?
All the men that she was with are from two different cities. Well, except for Future. That's the only one.
And the city thing really do matter because a lot of men won't date a woman because she live in the same city as him. But he's attracted to her, he like her and everything. He probably even fucking her. But he won't make it official because he's lived in the same city as him. Because
I've never met a man like that. I've never met a man like that. You a whole lie, nigga. You a whole lie,
Yo,
nigga.
alright, so you don't think that no nigga out here dated a fucking not even dating, let me say fucking a bitch. She look good, she's a good woman overall, right? Mm-hmm. And didn't want to cuff her because she was a hoe.
Nigga, she's a hoe. Why the fuck would he cover? Nigga, he's just gonna keep.
She's a good woman. He's just thinking about the shit just thinking about the shit that everybody else is thinking. It's the outside that's affecting the decision.
It's good criminals too.
My nigga, dog.
It's good criminals too, man.
My nigga,
It's good
dog.
criminals. It's good criminals too, my nigga. Since you wanna say
Sierra ain't do nothing to us. But I'm just saying, she's like me. I know she been around. I know. Even the people, probably people that we don't even know about. You feel me? Know what I mean? And Russell Wilson, what we know about Russell, we real men. Nah. Russell Wilson probably playing a little role. I don't even know, tell you the truth. He could be playing a role like he's some innocent nigga that don't get pussy. Alright? 100%. He could be playing that role.
Man, a nigga can't play that role for that long.
But to be a superstar in motherfucking college and not...
Tim Tebow was the same way. Oh, you gonna say because he what?
I say both of them is like, I would literally like guess
Gronkowski was too.
I won't put it past you if it come out if that you was fucking these bitches in college. Let me say that. I won't put it past you.
You talking about Russell Wilson? You talking about Russell Wilson
and Tim Tebow?
Nah, that's documented. Tim Tebow ain't do it. And I don't know about Russell Wilson though, but Tim Tebow, yeah, he had a good willpower. Some men are like that, bro. Black, white, don't matter the race. Some men are like that, bro. There's men out there like that, just like there's women out there like that too.
Yeah, y'all really think that how people say college is? I've never been to college, me personally. He been to college, right? And for what for what people say, like how college is, right? And
I can only imagine it to Tebow's. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. You the man on campus, on one of the biggest campus.
you the man in the world,
Absolutely. You're right. You're right.
and you not accepting no pussy.
Yo, Gronkowski did it too.
If you are that man, more power to you.
That's what I'm saying.
But do I believe it? No, I don't believe it.
How can't you not? Nothing came out. He waited till he was financially situated. Remember, they wasn't getting paid back. You know what I mean? How college players are getting paid now. So you know what I mean? And then his focus wasn't that. His focus was just football and I guess class. He waited until he really was into the Bible and following Christ, bro. He really put his life to the Lord and did the righteous way.
I understand all that shit, but
No, I get it though. I get it. I get where you come from.
They're like, yo, bro.
But that we're coming from our mindset though. We don't have the same mindset as Tim Tebow, bro.
I don't care if you come from motherfucking monks.
Yo, bro, it's something
You the
like
man
that, bro.
in the world, and you the man of the world,
Best football player.
best football player in college, and they talking about you everywhere.
University of Florida.
You, come on, bro, and you telling me that you ain't see one bitch that you wanna fuck that threw it at you?
You don't think a story would have came out if he would have did that?
Nah.
Yes, it would have.
Niggas fuck fans, like Lloyd Banks said. Hell yeah, I fuck fans. Guess what?
Your
Your favorite rapper does too.
But
You
we're
feel
talking
me?
about a rapper, and we're talking about
How many
an
fan fucks didn't come out?
That's the new thing right now. Think about it.
That's to these popular bitches. And I feel like niggas
No,
that nowadays.
not just popular women.
What y'all think?
That's just how low vibration women be thinking now. That's a come up to a lot of low vibration women. Low vibration women ain't talking about that, doing that because they got their own motion. They ain't talking about that. They ain't trying to get an easy come up. They already up. That's all low vibration women. That's too lazy.
Who we got a call from?
My man T Lanes.
T Lane's in the house. Put that on.
Yo, what up, bro?
Let him know.
Shit, I'm doing this podcast. What's the word with you, bro?
Shit, where you doing that at?
Nigga, in my crib, I got the PC and all that hooked up. FaceTime me.
On the podcast?
FaceTime me, bro.
Nigga Lane's on the line.
We got T Lanes up. Where you at?
Let me come sit in the morning.
Where you at? Who you
Who
with?
with it? Who with it? Oh, you.
Oh, you with the guys.
You with the African niggas.
Alright, we gonna pull up on you in a few. We gonna pull up on you in a few, bro. Alright. I don't got nothing to do tomorrow. I'm over it. You know what I mean? But anyway, like we were saying, let's get back to work. You know
One
what I
of the
mean?
geysers.
That's one of the. Listen, man. Like we don't hang out with those. Like that guy right there.
He can't handle it.
When we get him on the episode, y'all gonna
He gonna
see.
come on.
Y'all gonna see, man. Y'all
All the
gonna
guys is gonna be
listen,
here.
bro. Like when we brag about our friends, it's a real reason, bro. Like we don't hang out with losers, bro. We hang out with guys that motivate us,
All our geysers.
that make us want to do even better. You know what I'm saying? So
All like geysers.
word, it's a
Word.
blessing, bro. It's a blessing to have friends that we have.
That's a fact, though. 100%.
I can't listen, man. Our childhood, man, I can't even tell you how good the childhood was.
Only
bro.
90s niggas can understand, man.
We had the best childhood of all time, bro.
90s and up, you got understand. I mean, 90s to 90 fucking 7, I could say.
Yeah.
90 to 97, I could say, yo. We had a great life.
Best childhood, bro. I don't never want to just.
You know, we can see the difference though.
Yeah, man.
Y'all, all my '90s niggas. Do y'all see the difference between the '90s and now?
Right.
How our neighborhoods are?
Right.
We grew up with different things and more.
We had OGs, bro.
We had OGs.
We had OGs.
We had real moms.
Mm-hmm.
And we had real moms.
That was a good
bro.
one. That was a
we
good
had
I
real
like that.
moms.
I like that.
We had real family values.
Right.
At that
And
time.
we grew up on morals. Especially as men, grown men, we had to grow up on morals, bro.
The morals,
respect. Like, it's to a point when I be in stores and I'll be like, yes, ma'am. And the lady be like, I'm young, you don't have to call me that. That's because of my parents, bro. I can't stop saying that. No, sir, yes, ma'am. It's just like, it's just a habit. You know what I'm saying? Even if the guy be like, you don't got to say that. I'm like, yo, listen, blame my parents. That's all I say. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to start using that.
Word.
Never heard that before.
What's that?
Blame my parents?
Real shit.
Never heard that before.
Blame my parents for the yes, sir, no, ma'am. Like, I
Never
say
heard
that
before.
when
That's
I'm
real
out. Cause like I'll never forget, my mom and my pops, they sat me down. And it went over my head when I was young, but when you get older,
Yo,
you start
life,
realizing,
we had the best childhood. Like you said, we had the best childhood. That's a fact.
like my mom and my pops sat me down and they told me this.
Like I said, the hood used to be family oriented.
That's a fact. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. It was the village that raised me.
The village.
Word.
Perfect example.
But my mom and my father always said, like, yo, when you go outside, you're not just outside for you represent us. I never understood it until I got a little older, and I'm like, damn.
And that's why I'm so hard on the black race.
Facts.
Because y'all my village.
Right.
Y'all my village, man.
Because what y'all do,
Facts.
we gonna get blamed for it because we the same complexion as y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you're making it harder for men like us that don't want to do that. You know what I mean? That want to build the whole foundation of difference of how the black race look. But every time y'all do something crazy to each other, it's gonna make us look like the criminals, unfortunately.
And it always do that.
Yeah.
And you give them more ammo to even fucking. You give them more ammo to even give other races in other countries to say, yeah, we the fucking stereotype that
Right.
they like to give us.
Right.
Let's be real about that.
And think about it. The same races that think of us the same way, they do the same thing to they people. But you know why we don't know? Because we don't pay attention to it. But I'll make sure whenever I see it, I send it to him. I send him
That's
that
a
information.
fact.
Like, look, we
I
ain't
make
the
sure
only
I-
ones.
I make sure I send my shit to him.
Exactly. Like, we send each other information from
But we
each
got
side.
2 point of views. you
Two
feel
point
me?
of views, but we still on the same mission.
Agree with the same mission.
We still on the same mission. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta realize, like, even though they push that about the black man, that's not everybody. That's not just us. We don't just celebrate gangster stuff. They celebrate the mafia. They celebrate the triads. They celebrate the Russian mafia. They celebrate all of the Latino gangs that's doing what they doing.
Know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? They don't look
The cartel.
the cartels and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop sitting here being hard on our own race and realize it happens in all races, bro. But we just get the fucking
And we doing
the
what
spotlight.
they doing.
Exactly. And now look what's going on now. Who's getting the spotlight now? And who's back chilling looking at it now? Us. We looking at the Mexican people fighting for their pride, fighting for their rights and all that stuff. And look at the stereotypes they building. What they doing, and every time we protest, that's exactly what we look like. That's exactly what we look like.
But they protesting. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
And they get in the ridicule as that they
Absolutely.
are doing the extra.
And again, it's wrong. It's wrong. It don't matter how you look at what race you are. It's wrong. But look at the stereotype they already doing on the news about them. You know what I'm saying?
It's fucked up.
But yeah, look at the videos which I was saying about us. We like find a video of a black man saying, "Oh man, if Mexico's fight for their rights, we gonna protest." Oh, Mexican fight for their reparations, black people, we gonna stand out and protest because they don't deserve it. Find me a video of a black man saying that. But I can find you a video of a Mexican man saying that they was gonna do that if we did that. It's so many videos popping up about how they really feel about us.
Plenty of videos.
Again, that's not all of them. That's the ones that was taught like that was brainwashed to
There's
feel
plenty of
like
videos
that.
that's speaking against those same ones.
Absolutely. Look how they treat the Afro-Latinos, the ones that's dark like me. Look how they treat them. If you ain't get the picture as a black man, like nigga, they don't give a fuck. We can't save you, bro. We can't save you. We could tell you. We could lead them. We could lead a motherfucker to fish.
But you can't make them. Make them fish.
Right.
You feel me? You can lead them to the fish, but you can't make them fish. They gonna want you to give you the fish.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? At the end of the day.
Absolutely, bro.
So at the end of the day, what can you really fucking do? You know what I mean? Like we give you all the information, but if you don't take it.
Think about the $1 million worth of game, bro. Of what they was telling all the rappers that was on $1 million worth of game, and unfortunately they had to go through it. Lil Durk, Young Thug, King Von, everybody, bro. And they went through it, bro. Unfortunately, King Von's not here. And to me, he was one of the most talented dudes from Chicago because his storytelling. I like storytelling music.
Now think about this man actually, you know what I mean, stop, but really was doing something different with his life. He probably could have made the music in a whole different, still made it poppin', but a whole in a positive way.
Cool.
King Von. Because he was so musical, like
yeah, he was, but his life, I can't see no positive in his life, bro. No, and I'm not even joking, bro. And I mean that from the soul, my nigga. Because you see what I be watching. The documentaries or Chicago, or Detroit, wherever. Yeah, because I want to be tapped in to see why y'all think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another.
This is just stupid, though.
We can say that, but we had OGs, good parenting, bro. A lot of these dudes never did.
Yo, we the older guys now, right?
Absolutely. And I'm thinking like that.
We the 30-year-olds, right? And
Absolutely.
We tell these guys all the time what to do and what not to do and things of that nature, right? So, at the end of the day, if we could tell these niggas, like, what to do and not to do, and they literally just don't listen to it, then what the fuck can we do about it?
I agree with that. But at least we told them. So, it's like...
So, I feel like it was an era where it's like, we actually listen, and these little niggas don't listen.
You think you're gonna get an argument with me?
So it's like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, them niggas listen.
But
like we listen, but they didn't listen.
I'm glad what
so
you said that.
We can say all that bullshit.
So why blame the OGs for not helping? That's because that's their fallback. Oh, y'all don't help. We try to tell y'all, but y'all don't listen. How can we help y'all if y'all don't listen? Like what you just said, bro.
Because in some ways I could say like, maybe we should do some more like business so that we can actually motivate them to get them in more business. Actually want to do business because that same money that you see in business, you getting in the street, you can get a business if you actually just put your mind into it like that. Like how we do it now, how we like I'm letting this be known now. This is episode 3, but in the way I study business, I'm gonna make this motherfucking.
Thinking about a gold mine at the end of the day.
The way I study business, I'm gonna make it so big.
Bro,
I promise you.
Remember who did that?
What?
Nipsey.
As we go
Nah,
through
nah,
life,
nah.
we see the hit.
Nah,
As we go through life, we see the hit.
we ain't gonna go over that because people
But
ain't there yet.
but we don't gang bang and nothing like that. And none of
That don't
that
matter.
shit.
He still did what you just said, bro. That's the first person that came to my mind, my fault. That's the first person that came to my mind when you said that, bro. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just like, even if you do it the good way, bro, and you change your life, or even if you don't even have to do the gang banging, it's still some, you know what I'm saying? Some hating shit, some devil shit, bro. Some Satan shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes are not saved, bro. Are not in tune with the higher power, bro.
And I agree with you. I agree, 100% agree with you.
Bro, a lot of dudes are not in tune.
But
They don't
can
think
I
like
say
us.
this though?
Hold on, wait. Because you know who used to think like that, bro? And I had to tell Will, bro. They not raised like us. That's why I said it's not like us. Not just because of the Kendrick shit. Because
Shout out
a
to
lot,
the bro, Will.
Shout out to the bro Will, man. Not just because of the Kendrick song, it's just because a lot of people do not think like us, bro. We are critical thinkers.
In a lot of ways.
A lot of ways that we can explain. We can't explain it because we always thinking. We never stop thinking, bro. Like our mind always flowing, bro.
Got it.
Work, bro. When we wake up, we send each other information.
That's a fact.
We don't send each other funny memes. Some of them be funny, but majority be
100%,
information.
90% be information. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So that means your mind don't stop thinking, my mind don't stop thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like we think different from these dudes, bro. So it's just like we can't make these dudes. We can't put these dudes. What Kobe said to James Harden, you can't sit at my lunch table, bro.
You ain't thinking like me. We ain't on the same page as me.
See how
Like,
thank you.
I'm working to make $1 billion.
Exactly.
I'm working to make $1
And
billion.
you working to make 1,000.
I'm working to make 1,000. It's easy to make thousands. I already achieved that. I'm hit tens. I need to make 100,000s. When I get to the 100, when I hit the 100,000s, when I hit the fucking 100,000s and the motherfucking millions, I'm telling you, my goal is billions.
Right.
100%.
Right.
100%. We gonna make this million.
Right.
I promise that.
Step by step.
Step by step. It don't happen overnight. You feel me? Black people wasn't built overnight. But like I don't like to say Rome because what I honestly believe is like
built from the gods, man.
we grew in life. Like how you see how back in the 90s you probably would have jumped into this little Mexican shit that's going on and it's Latino shit. You feel me?
Now when the information is given to you and you can research it and you can see it, it's right there, bro. It's right there.
And you understand the blood and sweat and tears you put into this shit. That shit really, and then you see someone that really seen no blood and sweat and tears and act like that shit wasn't nothing.
Right.
And then want you to come and save them. While they gonna do the same shit you was gonna do, but looking at the same shit that you was gonna do and like looking at you like you was wrong. It's like, damn. It's like it feel good in some ways. I'm not even gonna hold you, but it honestly does feel like it does feel like damn. I wish I ain't had to go through this to fucking learn your lesson.
You know what? You know what we forgot. We forgot to learn from other people's mistakes, bro. We forgot to value that shit, because we used to value that shit. When we see somebody go through something, we made sure we figured out what he went through so we don't go through the same thing. As black men, we keep going through the same thing.
And that man know what I'm going through right now. And that man make sure, like 100% make sure, he like, yo. He even tell me that, but he know how I am.
Yeah.
He even tell me like, yo bro, I can tell I'm fucked up right now. This nigga be like, yeah, I know you saying that, but like, nigga, you ain't fucked up as long as you got me. You ain't fucked up. And yeah, like, that's my brother, you know? It's like, and through all the arguments, y'all probably, y'all don't know. But to hear that, that's a real brother right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a real brother.
Like, yo, bro, I don't look for paybacks. The man above won't give me that. Cause if you look at that from your friends, bro, you that's not your friend.
Real nigga shit, talk your shit, brother.
That's not your friend. You looking at that from your friend, bro. I don't look at that from my friend. None of my friends, bro. All my, bro, you don't pay me back for nothing. Just give me your loyalty, bro. That's it. You don't give me no money, no nothing. Just give me your loyalty. Damn, I hear when my eyes get dry. Your eyes get dry?
Nah, only when I get teary-eyed.
Nah, my shit be getting dry, bro.
I hate when my eyes get dry. Only when I get teary-eyed.
This nigga try around me.
You know what I mean? Loyalty, you feel me?
Loyalty is better than money, bro. I don't
That's
give
a
fuck what
fact.
none of y'all niggas say. Loyalty is way better than money, bro. On some G shit.
Loyalty is loyalty.
Word.
Facts, nigga.
Way better than money, bro.
My brother know what I'm going through right now.
Word, that ain't y'all business, though.
But I know I'm good and I'm still potting.
Exactly.
I'm still potting. Why? Because my brother makes sure I'm good. You know what I mean? So it makes it so much easier.
Yeah. Niggas don't need no, like, we gotta start thinking like that as men, bro. Stop counting your man's, don't count your man's blessings or his pockets. Real shit, bro. Stop counting your man's pockets, bro. Like, real shit. That shit is whack ass men, bro. We gotta stop doing that shit too, bro. I mean, stop, when your man make it, oh, he gotta take care of me. Like, no, bro. Put in the work, my nigga. Do your job. Draymond Green.
Tony Yayo.
Tony Allen.
That's a fact.
Do something to provide and put more money in the pot. Stop looking for motherfuckers to take care of you, bro. Real shit. We grown men out here, bro. You know, as a grown man, as a black man, we don't have nobody to look up to, bro.
And understand your mans. I seen some perfect shit right now that I seen some shit with Method Bleak and like he understood why Jay-Z had to take his steps back. Why?
Right.
Because his mans was moving on a whole nother level that he could thought about. He wasn't, his man was going to the club popping bottles all night.
Right.
This man was on some real business shit, trying to make business moves with the New Jersey Nets and all other shit.
And
he can't have that image.
And see what they say now? Oh, why he don't help Dame Dash? Find me a Dame Dash interview he was talking positive about Jay-Z after the fucking split. And find me an interview when Jay-Z was talking crazy about Dame Dash. Like, come on. It's to a point where he was trying to put him in a Diddy situation.
I don't think Jay-Z ever mentioned Dame Dash's name. I don't even think it was ever a moment.
It's too many niggas looking for motherfuckers to take care of them, bro. We can't complain about the women doing that when you out here doing the same shit. What the fuck are y'all doing, man? We grown men. We know you don't got that type of help, bro. If you get in that type of position, take advantage of it. Shout out to Reggie, man.
Reggie Black.
Shout out to my man Reggie Black.
Reggie Black. Yo, shout out to Reggie Black. No, I ain't even
That
gonna lie.
nigga's a true hustler, bro. That nigga go
That
get
nigga.
it, bro. That nigga go get it, bro.
Looking for the come up. That's a fact.
Shout out to my nigga Reggie Black, bro. My boy go get it, bro. That nigga go work his ass off, bro. Real shit, bro.
One thing I respect about Reggie Black, y'all know Reggie Black, but we gonna have a story about Reggie Black. Reggie Black, cause this is so organic. Reggie Black was a lame nigga in the hood, you feel me? Reggie Black didn't give a fuck, he still got it. He brought a lot of hoes to the hood that niggas fucked. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I remember the little fucking dot bitch I got top from her.
I don't know about that.
I got some top
I'm out
from
that
I
conversation.
got top from when we was kids. He brought some little
I'm
skin bitch to the hood.
I'm saved. I ain't do that.
This is child shit. This is child shit. Childhood shit. So if anybody if a bitch look at me as a way for that shit, that bitch is a child. But like, My son Reggie Black brought some hoes to the. I got some hair from a bitch that he brought from some little dot bitch. You know what I mean? Little dot bitch. I forgot her name, but that bitch some light skinned bitch. I remember her face. If I see her again, I don't remember her. Seeing her in over probably 20 years. I'm 35 now. Yeah, like 20 years. That's a fact. I was 15 at the time. 100%. If anybody knows Reggie Black, y'all niggas know. Reggie Black brought some dots to the hood. But he was getting his bitches, the bitches that was on his level. I respect that. He ain't look at himself anyway. But he got the bitches that was on his level. But when my son moved out, the island, I ain't even gonna hold you. My son was...
Nigga was moving like Shaft, boy. Nigga was moving like Shaft, my nigga.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Shout out to Reggie.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga.
But that's a good lesson right there, though. To show people that, like, yo, your past doesn't matter. Your past doesn't matter at all.
He lied.
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does. Because if you got locked up for rape, you can't get a babysitter job.
Nigga laughing at you. Look. You looked at me some way. I ain't see the look. I ain't your life. I ain't see the look. I ain't see the look. Like, good look.
Because he said your past don't matter. You're bugging, bro. If you get booked for a bank robbery, you think you could get a bank job?
Nah.
So your past matters, man. Your past matters, bro.
What I mean about that, alright. My son Reggie.
Explain.
My son Reggie was a lame nigga in Staten Island, right?
No, he wasn't. I would disagree with that.
In Park Hill, he was considered a lame nigga. Everybody looked down at the nigga. Don't. Switch.
I did.
You didn't, but the hood did, right? Let's keep it real.
Okay. You're right.
You feel me?
You're right.
But then my son went to a whole nother area, right? And
Brooklyn.
Went to a whole nother borough. Not even a fucking state.
The same borough that comes at us.
Same borough that comes out.
Oh, we sent the lane according to him. Because to me, my boy Reggie Black was never lame. Anyway.
My boy was never lame.
You just said that. You just said he was lame.
I said he was considered lame.
Alright, you said that. He was considered lame out here. Right? He went to Brooklyn and done stole a lot of bitches, bro.
A lot of bitches.
That's crazy to me.
My son's social media lit.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter about your past. A bitch could be a dot in Staten Island, go to Brooklyn and get cuffed.
But you have to go to another area. That's the main thing you're saying.
So your past doesn't matter because you could change your past.
It matters where you live until you move somewhere different.
You don't have to move to nowhere different. You could travel. You could just travel somewhere for the night.
So your past matter?
My past don't matter at all.
So you wasn't a sloth.
Nah.
No, me either.
My past doesn't matter. Why? Because the past taught me lessons.
Well, females don't really care about a man's past, though. Well, I'm lying. Certain females may.
Thank you, bro. You're supposed to learn from your past. Wisely moving forward. That's a fact. So the past doesn't matter. Why? Because, like he said, I slowly learned from my past and I wisely moved forward. Yo, my son's life talking shit right now, nigga. Yo, like, shout out to you, gang.
Until we spread the word, how funny my life.
Yo, E.
That's why some hoods, that's why some hoes become good housewives, because they learned their lesson. And you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So your wife wow.
What I literally learned
He's lying on
we
camera.
don't know
Unbelievable.
who's a hoe.
You're right.
my mission right now is to move to Maryland right now. I want to move to Maryland. So I could meet a bad bitch right now, right? I could meet a bad bitch, right? I meet a bad bitch. This bitch is fucking the whole of a whole hood. I would never know. But I'm cuffing it. Why? Because she's bad. She probably got good qualities after the woman. But I'm just going off as a quality because I honestly believe what I told you that we men wife behavior. We don't wife. I mean the looks get us to the behavior.
Yeah.
You feel me? But we
Yeah,
wife
you can't
behavior.
be at fault. Yeah, you're right.
At the end of the day, you feel me? So at the end of the day, so if you out here being a hoe in my face, you think I'm cuffing that? Let's be real. No, I'm sorry, I'm not. But if you out here disguising yourself, and I move to a whole different motherfucking borough, this thing is tight right now. But I'm keeping it real. I moved to a whole another borough, but you disguise yourself as a whole housewife. You met me.
She playing the game.
She's playing the game, but she kept the game going because she probably learned some lessons and learned what lessons she needed to do to keep her a nigga.
Leave the bathroom.
This niggas be bugging, dogs. Like, yo, this bitch. Excuse my language.
Look. Exactly.
Excuse my language. This woman literally learned her lesson, right? She learned the lesson like, being a hoe ain't gonna get me wifed up. She wanted to be white. That's a woman. She wanted to be white, right? So as the time that she actually she learned her lessons and actually become a better woman, she meets you, right? You just moved out to the area, whatever she is. Say like DC, because that's the area I want to move out. Shout out to DC. I love y'all over there. But go out to DC.
I thought you just said Maryland.
Maryland, DC, the whole DMV. Y'all go out there, right? You go out there, you meet you a nice woman. But that woman is that hoe. But got the whole values of a good fucking woman, right? She got the whole values of a good fucking woman. But you ain't know she was a hoe, right? So how the fuck you going to determine if this woman's a good woman, but not? You don't know this woman past. You just know this woman current. So if you know this woman current, you talking to this, you literally just, you literally just getting to know this woman. This woman comes to you as that good woman that she's presenting herself as. So her past really never matters. You will never know. It only matters about the bitches you grew up with. That's the only time it matters. It only matters about the bitches you grew up with. I'm being real with you. I lived in so many different areas. I lived in DC. Nah, I'm bugging. I said I lived in DC, sis. I'm bugging.
You really must want to go live there real bad.
I do want to live there. I lived in NYC. I lived in Delaware. I lived in fucking Georgia. I lived in Florida. Spent a lot of time in North Carolina. Been to other states, plenty of other states. I've been to plenty of other states, and I could tell you 100% facts. I could fucking tell you. You would never know if you cuffed a fucking hoe. You would never know. How the fuck would you know if you cuffed a hoe if you never lived there and know that bitch history? You gotta know a nigga that lived there, or know plenty of niggas that lived there, dog. Your family probably had to live there to know if that bitch is a fucking hoe. You can't know. So half of the time when a nigga go to another state, another fucking borough, whatever, that nigga is cuffing a fucking hoe. He's cuffing a hoe. If he ain't yo.
Like the J.
That nigga's cuffing a hoe. I'm telling you that right now. That nigga's cuffing a hoe. I'm telling you that right now. You never know what a bitch past is.
Well, what would be certain qualities that would show you if she is one?
The quality that showed me a bitch is a hoe, 100%, is motherfucking listen to Cardi B, motherfucking Megan Thee Stallion, listen to motherfucking, what else? All them
Sexy Red, I would hope.
Sexy Red. Listen to hood music, point blank, period, on a regular basis. Not just saying that you probably got that little spark when you want to listen to some shit. Do what you do. Not me, I respect it. But that's what's in the blue. But when you do it on a regular basis, that let me know you on some real hood hoe shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. Them hoods really be on that type of shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yo, bro, I lived in Park Hill my whole life. Y'all know about Park Hill. Shout out to Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang let you know what the hood be like. You heard? Wu-Tang let you know what the hood be like. The hood is really like that till this day.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Back. Good crack. Sorry.
And these hoes ain't changed. Niggas ain't changed. Niggas got a little smarter, the hoes move a little different. But it ain't changed.
No, these hoes move the same. When I see it, I ain't gonna lie, when I see one of these hoes in Dubai, I'm like, yeah, she just got shitted on.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah. You know why I can say like a black woman going to Dubai, yo, and I automatically believe you getting shitted on by these niggas. I automatically believe it.
Yo, you know what's crazy? It's crazy how y'all females go to Jamaica and let a broke nigga rub mud on you and let him bone you in a whole bush, but you won't let the dude that live across the hall from you bone you in his crib.
That got his own crib. He don't live in his own hut.
You got the hut.
He don't even got a hut. He got a whole crib.
Living in America, the same nigga that rubbed the whole motherfucking mud on your naked body.
You don't even know him. He tell you a fake name and you still let him hit. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
A couple of women got HIV from that shit.
That's a fact. Y'all ain't talking about that. Y'all let a nigga that got mud that just put mud on you for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I got another topic I want to talk about though. 100%.
What's that?
I want to talk about snitching. I think it should be some new rules to snitching. Honestly. If you work at a real job and never hustled in your life, I believe you can snitch. You're a citizen. Now, if you a hustler but you got a job, I believe you can snitch at your job. Because you gotta play the game the way the game being played. Everybody else that's in that job gonna snitch on you. You're not in a hood setting, you're not selling drugs. Alright? You're not doing anything illegal. You can snitch on those people that's at that job. I honestly believe that. Now, when you live in the hood life and you really just in the street selling drugs and doing what you do, play those rules. To those niggas that have a job and hustle, you got two games to play. You can snitch on them niggas that's motherfucking doing that crazy shit at the job. And you better not snitch on them niggas that when you doing illegal shit. You can't do that. You can't do that. 100%. You can't do that. You playing that game. You playing two games. You gotta understand the games you playing. So like, if you working at the job, you can snitch on niggas. Bro, it's a job. It's no hood shit going on. It's no hood shit going on. He disagreed with me. But I, 100%, live that life. You at the job. You at a job. Y'all not selling drugs. This nigga want to do some illegal shit. You want to get a come up on a position. What you think the next man gonna do? What you think the white man, the Latino gonna do? They gonna snitch on you. To get that position. Snitch on them niggas. Fuck them bitch ass niggas. 100% facts. I believe that shit. I don't give a fuck. Snitch on them niggas. Now when you in a hood and you selling and you doing illegal shit, please don't snitch on them niggas. Please don't. Please don't. Why? Why don't snitch on them niggas? Because you living that life. You know damn well what you doing. You know what's illegal. So you live with the consequences of that action.
You done? Gotta go.
Almost. You live with the consequences of that actions of what you doing in the motherfucking streets. You heard? I'm not a snitch promoter. I'm only a snitch promoter at the fucking job. Alright? Only at the job. Snitching at the job is lit. I talk to my black people. Snitch at the job. Get higher positions. Take over these motherfucking jobs. You know why I want to take over these jobs? So we could hire each other. You feel me? I want us to hire each other. Once we do that, we Gucci. We Gucci. Let's do what we do. I love y'all, my niggas. Say what you say.
You know why snitching is bad worldwide? You know why?
Why?
Because they would have never killed Dr. Sebi for telling people how to live longer. They wouldn't kill.
Only at the job, life. Only at the job.
Can I
life.
finish?
Go what you doing.
Can
Life's
I
at the job. I'm
All right, okay.
My fault.
Okay, I'm gonna get there. I'm
My fault, brother.
I'm get to the job. They done killed every black leader for telling the truth on how black people supposed to live, what to eat, what to do, the righteous way to live.
I agree.
So, you think snitching, even when the cop snitch on the cop, what happened to that cop that snitched? How do that cop get looked at?
You will get looked at as like a bitch ass nigga, like a snitch.
That's what I'm saying. So if you saying like, oh, snitching at the job is good, no, it's not.
What I'm saying is.
No. Let me finish, because I'll let you finish. I ain't
Go
gonna
on,
interrupt you.
go on.
But listen, if that was the case, we would live longer, we would live more righteousness, we would do more shit that we were supposed to do. As a people. First as black people, but as a people as whole, we would. Why kill everybody? They don't even care about your race if they telling the truth. But you want us to tell the truth though. Only when it's when it's beneficial to you.
I feel like I feel like everything in this life is circumstantial.
It has to have context.
It's circumstantial
I
to
feel like
everything.
if you see children getting abused, you should say something. I don't
Absolutely.
fuck with it. Like if you see a child
Absolutely.
getting abused,
Oh,
not
I'm glad
fed
you
right,
said
not,
that.
I feel
I'm
like
glad you
should
said
say
that.
something.
And that's why when these all
I don't
these
care about snitching on adults. That shit makes
when
me
all
wonder,
these
like,
shits that be coming up
yeah.
with these celebrities and shit, like, oh, I seen Tim do this with a 15-year-old, with a 16-year-old, with somebody underage. Why you ain't tell it when it happened? Why you waiting until 16 years later? Like, that's what I don't like. Don't snitch now.
That's the Fat Joe situation.
Yeah, don't snitch now.
If you seen something going on then, and now you want to tell on it now, that's like, damn,
You
like
guilty by association.
you really are guilty by association. You watch this man do this to young kids, and,
And
then you want to
didn't
come
say
out
nothing.
now.
And didn't say nothing. So when you come out now, it's just you look as worse as him.
You look 100% worse than him. Because you literally watch this man do something because of money. It's fucked up.
So the money stopped. You stop keeping the secrets.
You stop keeping the secrets. Exactly. The money stop, you stop keeping the secrets.
Nah,
That's fucked up.
I'm not jacking that, bro. I'm not jacking.
That's fucked up.
I'm not jacking because you just as wrong. Just as wrong.
You 100% wrong.
And then you know who else pissed me off? Jaguar Wright. She out here know everybody's business. You ain't go to no authorities yet.
That's a good subject.
You ain't go through no authorities yet.
I agree
You
with
going
you.
through all these interviews about all the information that you saw and you got evidence with. You know what I'm saying? You ain't go through no authorities. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, bro. Because if you out here and they doing some shit to underage women and children, and you just want the money, I'm not believing it, bro. If you don't want no jail time for this person, especially like you said, if you not like that, if you don't play the street, you know what I'm saying?
No,
rules.
real life message.
What do you say?
His comment, I said the message. I'm bugging.
That's a fact though. A lot of people, yeah, man.
A lot of people.
But like, if I talk like that, bro, they gonna think I'm crazy. They gonna think I'm crazy, bro.
That's a fact though. If we really get to the point where we really
dig
talk,
deep into what you saying, bro, because I'm not disagreeing with everything. I'm not disagreeing with nothing that you just said, because I agree and I think just the way you thinking. But if we get into that, they ain't gonna believe us, bro. We just gonna
we stay away from that.
You know what I'm saying?
We get into more.
We
you know what I mean?
Listen. How Martin and G pause. We listen. I get exactly what you're saying, bro.
I mean, pause. We get what you mean.
We get exactly what you're saying, bro. You can't, yo, bro. When you a logical thinker like us, you can't get too deep into that shit because niggas will look at us like we crazy.
You gotta play the game the way the game being played in ways. You feel me? You know what I mean? So it's like certain things you like you stay away. You feel me? Like, but like you saying that, we could really be on some shit like
Word.
like.
But now, if the situation come up, we talking about it.
We could.
Because we know, we already know.
When it gets really deep into the situation, yeah, we can talk about that shit. You feel me? But
it's not a lot of critical things, bro.
But we know like certain things is like it's not gonna be believed by certain people, so it's like why talk about it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. It's too many closed-minded motherfuckers, bro. Too many, bro.
Yeah,
too many, bro.
But you still gotta stay away. You feel me? But you still gotta play the game the way the game being played, because the game being played still could attract people like you.
Yeah.
You feel me? That like.
But you can still, you know, make them open their minds so they can still think about it. Like, is he saying for real though? Like,
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still spark a spark in their mind about that situation though. So,
exactly. That's all it's about. You feel me? But like being too political, we ain't trying to do that.
We can't, because once you jump into the politics and being too political,
that draws hate.
Too much hate because you're telling the truth. A lot of people don't like the truth nowadays, so it's just like you gotta coddle a lot of motherfuckers' feelings, even though we not like that. But it's just like, you know what? We ain't gonna get into that because we already know how these motherfuckers put feelings over facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we live in a whole new different era when it's feelings over facts, bro. It's not even facts over feelings no more. It's feelings over facts, bro. If I feel this way, it's true. If I think he did it or I think she did it, it's true. You don't even need no evidence. Prime example, DDG and I don't know her name. Halle Bailey, his baby mom. If you would have watched the Joe Budden podcast, Melissa Ford said, I don't need all the facts, but I'ma still ride with the girl.
That shit right there.
Right there tells you it's straight feelings over facts, bro.
That shit right there shows you evidence.
So it's like she can show the evidence of whatever she feels that's true. So, but I can't fight for myself and my self-respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I pull up with evidence that what she said is true, it's still, I'ma believe her. You know what I'm saying? And
you can't beat that.
Women like her don't think like you have male family members, bro, that will go through the same situation, bro. Are you gonna think the way you thinking now if your family member go through it? Or your family member is excluded, or they don't act like that? I can't say that about my family members. We don't know in our family who's a weirdo, who's not. We can't talk for everybody that acts weird. We could talk about the men that think like us, though. And why can't we? Just like the women. Every time a woman be taken up for men, she get ridiculed. For what? For what, bro? For what? She sees what we go through. Like, she can't talk to us because when we talk about it, we get called every name in the book, bro. We can't even have and she could be a black woman. Y'all still ridicule the black woman for talking for the black man, but y'all supposedly love us. We love y'all unconditionally. We don't blame y'all. And again, we can't talk for the niggas that blame y'all for what one woman do. Just like y'all can't talk for the men that hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't talk for the women that think that like how these women think now. We can't talk for the men either. But at the end of the day, we can't put y'all in the same boat as that because we will be fucked up as men. Thinking that all y'all hoes. Nah, they all hoes. We can't think like that. We don't think like that.
We gonna fuck ourselves up.
Exactly.
Like that.
And the dudes that think like that, they not totally healed from what they went through. They're not totally healed. They hurt. Because a man to get hurt because how much he invested in a woman. How much he believed in a woman. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with a woman. She's gonna be hurt. How much she invested for a man. How much she believed in a man and he let her down. It's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. And once we realize that, all this men versus men, women shit, it'd be debunked, bro. It'd be debunked. We gotta stop doing that, bro. We need each other, bro. We need each other to start families, to start businesses, to work with each other, because every other race do it. And then when a black man did outside his race, you get mad at it. But you got these expectations that other races don't have for their fucking men, bro. It's hard. You can't put that on men. We fighting obstacles because of the color of our skin. The rest of them not. You can't put that on us. You can't put that on us.
And they pair us to every other man when we're not every other man.
We don't go through the same. The black men that compare you to other races, those are fools, bro. We can't talk for them, and we won't talk for them. We're gonna talk for the men that talk logical, think logical. We need y'all as much as y'all need us, bro. This is not a war between us. It's a war between the government, basically rich and poor. That's the real war, bro.
That's the real war, rich and poor.
Because I'm seeing white people saying, like, I don't want no race war with no black people because it's not worth it. We gotta fight the government.
But there's so much layers to it that we have to all understand as a whole, as of the people that are living on this earth right now, that we have to understand and get right with each other as one. And once we do that, we'll be right, man. But women and men, we have to learn to understand each other, man.
Word. We not at war, bro.
We not.
We got tricked, bro. In
tricked,
another way, right. Just like how the Mexicans got tricked from the oldest trick, we got tricked from the newest trick. They separate us. The black man and the black woman. Because back in the 70s and 60s, it was nothing like that. Black man and black woman, they ain't even think about another race.
That's a fact.
They ain't even think about dealing with the other race. And if you did, you did because that other race understood what you was going through. Shout out to the other race that was fighting the fight since then. You know what I'm saying? Because we got allies too. It's some bad apples in the tree, but we can't sit here and blame all the white people, bro. Because it's our community we gotta protect, bro. We gotta do better in our community. We can't keep blaming the white people when black men shooting up the block.
That's a fact.
There ain't no fucking Klansmen coming in doing that, but that's still going on though. Because a man just got hung in Albany, New York. That's not no black crime. That's not no black crime.
But it's not getting promoted though.
Exactly. That's the shit that's not getting promoted. The shit that get promoted is when a black man shoot up the fucking block with a switchy. But when a black man get hung in a city that shouldn't be happening, that shit don't get no fucking type of fucking airplay.
So we gotta understand this.
And we gotta understand, like you said, we gotta understand that shit too, bro. We getting played every other way, bro. Every other way.
G said the Klansman got the NYPD on his shirt.
Exactly, bro.
Certain shit like that.
Listen, look up the Biggie.
Gotta get promoted.
Look up the Biggie shirt that he got.
Gotta get publicity.
Look at the Biggie shirt that he had
What's
back
that?
in the day. He had a Klansman holding his kid with a Klansman's old suit on saying future police officer.
That's crazy.
And if you think I'm lying, Google it, because my brother got this shirt. My brother not here right now. You know what I'm saying? But he got the shirt, though. If y'all really want to see it, I can go in the closet and go get it. But I don't know.
Lefty? Or
Ish.
Oh, ish. Alright, good.
Real shit, bro. It's a bigger fight than black women and black men. And black women are just feeding into this bullshit, bro. And the black men are feeding into this bullshit, too. With the drill music, with sliding on, you know what I'm saying? Like, we out here killing niggas that look like us, bro. Even different shades, I don't give a fuck.
This woman out here that got virus out here because they was out here chasing the clout.
Right.
You feel me?
And y'all women need to stop watching that baddie shit
Chasing the clout got this
on Zeus Network.
That baddie shit is not for good.
Because they got women fighting each other, and y'all
I'm
swear.
not dating a woman that watch baddies. If you dating a woman that watch baddies, my nigga, I promise you, this bitch love drama, and she's gonna get manipulated by drama.
And
Stay
gossip.
away from it. Exactly what Blake said. 100% facts.
Because
Say
bro,
do what you gotta do, bro. My fault.
Because think about it, bro. Like, y'all don't even support the WNBA, and that's uplifting women for doing great for the talent that they got. These females on baddies on Zeus Network, they fighting each other, calling each other out their names. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all support that, but we hate women. But y'all support that type of stuff? Y'all see us. We love basketball and sports.
Yo, manifest life. Yo. Making women look so bad.
Yeah, bro, like, it hurts me seeing black women feed into this about this bullshit, bro.
Making women look so bad.
Oh, if you do this, you sassy. If you do that, you sassy. Oh, I can't. Like, what? When did this come around, bro?
Yo.
We need each other, bro. We can't keep fighting each other, bro. We need each other, bro. We need each other as much as much as possible. But it's
100%,
hard.
100%.
It's hard for men to approach women.
100%.
A man could see a female that he could adore right now, but it's hard for him to approach her because of the Me Too movement and all this bullshit.
That's why when I say I'm looking for a wife, this nigga look at me crazy.
Because it's hard.
Because it's hard for him to believe that shit.
Yeah, because it's just like, it's like the women, the good women get shamed for making the bad women get accountability for their actions, bro. It's a fucking shame, bro.
That's what life said.
Facts. They shame
We
y'all
need to
out,
stop
bro.
supporting that bad BS and shaking ass.
Yo, bro.
You 100% right.
A bunch of females supported the dude that stabbed Tory Lanez for being innocent. Y'all supported it and said, oh, he did it for the women across the world. But he had sex with a 13-year-old minor, bro. And he killed her. But y'all still sent him money? Are you sick? Do you know what happened where a man do
now,
something
Tory
to him?
Lanez had sex with a 13-year-old minor.
What you think was gonna happen? You think the men is gonna support him? Only the sick, disgusting men that didn't find God was gonna support that.
That shit is sad.
That's sad, bro. As a black man, you think that shit is cool? I think that shit is really cool, bro.
I feel bad for every sexual assault victim and things of that nature.
Yeah, that's really going through it, man.
That shit is not
That's like, yo,
something I would want anybody to go through.
that shit is fucked up, bro.
And I'm 100% say that I honestly wish y'all get the therapy I need,
Word.
whatever you need to get through that.
Cause y'all, like, and it's like,
But you women
You know
that
what's-
supported that motherfucking that literally, y'all sent money to the man that molested
A minor.
a fucking minor. But then you talk about fucking women's
Sisterhood.
rights, sisterhood, all this
But
shit,
you see
bro.
why? Like, I think of, when you say shit like that, I think of that. Because it's just like, y'all support that? And that's public information.
But that's dumbass woman just going off of emotions, not doing a real research on what the fuck you need to know about the people that
And
you
we're
support.
talking about the women, what he just explained. Those are the women we talking about.
Like, how the fuck can you literally send a man money that literally molested a young woman?
13-year-old. We always got to put the age in there because she was 13. She didn't know no better.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Me as a man would never support something like that. I would never be around a man that does that.
Nope.
I would even probably plot to even fuck that man up.
Listen, a lot of men can't survive with men like us that think like that. They can't be around us. You know why? Because we don't even have to know the person or the child. We still, or the woman, we gonna feel away because we have women in our lives.
Then he killed the woman that he molested.
He shot in the face with a shotgun.
He shot the woman he molested
Because she was pregnant.
because she was pregnant and he didn't want it to go out.
And then
This is a lustful demon ass motherfucker. Lustful demon, not of God. Nowhere near. Because even if you fucked up as a godly person, I promise to God, you will still take care of that child. So like that shit is fucked up, man.
Yeah, a lot of women been through a lot and they projecting their trauma on us. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's right about that.
Yeah, and a lot of dudes do the same thing, bro. They protect their trauma on the women. You know what I'm
She's
saying?
right about that.
And then it's a lot of women makes these men turn demons. You can have a man that's straight for you, don't cheat, and then once you cheat, it's just like, oh, I don't want to do it no more.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
So it's just like, again, that's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to learn from that experience, but a lot of men is like, nah. Especially if I gave you my all. You know what I'm saying?
Gave you my all.
And then
bro.
you just,
And
you know what I'm
just
saying? Spit in my face, and it's just like, wow.
And I feel bad for the men that go through that type
Word,
of stuff.
bro.
Because I want you to learn that every woman is not like that.
Exactly.
Just learn the lesson. Just learn the lessons that you need to learn why you chose that woman.
Mm-hmm.
That you chose that woman for a reason. Now erase those habits.
Exactly.
Erase those traits that you like from yourself to
You gotta
be a
make
better
yourself
woman.
uncomfortable, bro.
And the same thing goes to women. 100%. Same thing
Absolutely,
goes to
bro.
women. And I feel like that's the only thing we need to do. We just need to continue to grow. And as we grow, we go pick better. But don't lose the faith of love.
Yeah.
Because love is really out here, dog. It's really out here. And it's on us to keep it. That's all I'm going to say. It's on us
And
to
then
keep
it's
it.
like the government they don't want no love no more. They just want everybody to have chaos, bro.
That's a fact. Chaos. They want dysfunctional families and chaos. They want y'all women.
As much as the dysfunctional families and chaos happen, that's gonna be the more money they make.
But I honestly feel like we as a people, y'all keep fucking with us. Y'all keep liking, keep subscribing,
Facts.
keep fucking with us. We gonna build together. We gonna build a better fucking world. You feel me?
Exactly.
We all the homies out here. You know what I mean?
Like,
we all family.
We really like, this is not just a podcast, this is just like a breath of fresh air. We doing a lot, bro. We going through a lot the same way too, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna rise above it. Like I tell you, we gonna rise above it. Bro be telling me a lot, and I just send back positives like, yo, it's cool. Listen, man.
Back what bro said though about that fresher breath of air though shit though.
Breath of fresh air.
Breath of fresh air. Like I wanna he's right about that. I wanna talk about a lot of topics, but give us a real perspective of the people that the regular people that we are. You know what I mean? We are the regular people, you feel me?
Right.
And
The
I feel
people
like
champion, man.
I wanna give that perspective to the world. That's it. I wanna give that regular perspective to the world. And I love that shit right there. That's all I want to give it. Because the world need to hear us.
Yeah, man.
The world need to hear us.
Need
We
more,
matter.
and need more positive energy in this world, bro. It's too much negative shit
me?
right going on right now. So
Exactly. The regular people matter. And a lot of shit going on in this world that we don't want to talk about.
yeah,
But
we're gonna talk about the next episode because you know we're about to wrap this shit up.
we definitely about to wrap it up.
You know
That's
what I'm
what I
saying?
want to.
We're about to go out and see the guys.
We want to see the. We want to see the
you
wave.
know, I know.
We want to say wave.
Got some food in the kitchen first.
You know
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look, we about to wrap it up. We about to go spend time with the fam. You know what I'm saying? Get more information for the next episode. Because we never stop working. Never.
Never stop working.
You know what I'm saying? We always working.
No matter what the
24/7.
fuck we go.
Word.
You feel me?
So it's just like, listen, man. We gonna build from this, man. This is Blake. This is E. We signing out from SINY. We love y'all. We gonna see y'all next time, man.
Thank you, y'all.
Episode 3 is done. Episode
Episode
4
fucking
next.
3. Episode 4.